Ennis Express is a runaway train.
Ain't no pressure when you built for this.
Man down. Round one. The truth hurts.
Ladies and gentlemen, presenting the undefeated super flyweight from San Antonio, Texas, Jesse Bam Rodriguez! The universally recognized undisputed lightweight champion of the world, Devin the Dream Haney!
Ladies and gentlemen, fighting out of Las Vegas, Nevada, here is the skilled, the highly regarded Devin the Dream Haney.
You can't fight the power of Gervonta Tank Davis. What a scintillating display. Well, you question Deontay Wilder's power. The proof is in the banana pudding as he just turned the lights out.
Cool boy, Stephen Fulton Jr.
The Ennis Express is a runaway train.
Ladies and gentlemen, fighting out of Las Vegas, Nevada, here is the skilled, the highly regarded Devin the Dream Haney.
Man, yo, what up, man? My apologies. Look, I gotta get back regular in this motherfucker, cause shit, I done confused myself on my own drops. I don't know how that happened, but it is what it is. First things first, man. Shout out to everybody who pulling up early. Shout out to my brother Todd Swindle in the building. Salute to you, fam. Appreciate you. You know what I'm saying? Much love and respect. Salute to you. Before I get, y'all know I gotta talk this boxing talk, man. And I got some shit I gotta cover tonight, man, cause I ain't even gonna lie to you. Some of this shit is so far out of order. Hot Rod, I see you in the back. I got you, brother. Give me a second. Some of this shit is so far out of order. And y'all know over here, we like to be in order. We like to be in order over here on the show. Let me bring my brother up, man. Shout out to Hot Rod in the building. Hot Rod, give me a second, brother. I'm going to come to you in a second. Before I get to, matter of fact, I'm going to come to you early. Because I want to say this first. College football is back. The NFL is on its way. I can't wait for the NFL. I loved every second of college football this weekend. Alabama got their ass whooped. Happy about that. I mean, if you want me to lie to you, I'm going to lie to you. No, I'm not going to lie to you. I'm not lying to you. I'm happy Alabama got their ass whooped. Notre Dame versus Miami. I was rooting for Notre Dame. I ain't lying. I wanted Notre Dame to do their thing. Shout out to my sister in the building, man. Cameron Fields. Y'all make sure y'all go sub to Cameron because she doing a hell of a job over there. It's crazy work. Some of the topics that she talk about and how they relate to me directly, how they relate to individuals in my life. And man, I love all the conversations as far as mental health and those type of things that you got going, sis. Much love to you. College football, man. We just watched a game that I thought Notre Dame should have won. I thought Notre Dame should have put hands and feet on Miami by the way that they were playing. They lost. Notre Dame did. Miami won. But at the same time, I think Notre Dame a better team. They got a young quarterback over there. Whereas Miami, you know, they got the former Georgia quarterback and Carson Beck. But at the same time, man, just run the ball. If you run the ball, then you eliminate a lot of those mistakes that you make in that game. In my opinion. But I mean, it's neither here nor there. Neither here nor there. It doesn't mean too much to me. You know what I'm saying? Georgia won, Alabama lost, Texas lost. I'm happy about all of them. I hope that every SEC team lose. Because I don't root for none of them motherfuckers outside of Georgia. That's just me personally. Now, BVO, you out of, man, I gotta mute you. You out of order.
I can't laugh.
Well, you can laugh as much as you want to. You just interrupting the show. You out of order. I ain't got no problem. I ain't got no problem with none of it. But at the end of the day, man, I would have preferred to see Notre Dame win than I would to see Miami win. That's just my opinion. But that's neither here nor there. I want to get into this actual real boxing talk. Y'all know I love the sport of boxing. I love it. But damn it, these niggas starting to make me hate it. And the individual we want to talk about tonight, we got to talk about Shakur Stevenson. The reason I got to talk about Shakur Stevenson is because this the same motherfucker that gets up and got all these supposed friends. Everybody is friend now. Shout out to my brother Kazi in the building. Everybody can't be your damn friend. This man literally said, I'm going to go up there and whoop T.O. ass and then vacate the belt so Keyshawn Davis can win the belt. Well, when you move to 40, just campaign at the division you win the title in. Campaign there. If you're not going to campaign, then why you not fighting, what's the brother name? Oh, man, Murataya. Why you not fighting him? Why you not looking for the smoke with the brother that, and I say this respectfully, coming from Cuba? Why you not looking for the smoke from him? But you're gonna move up and talk and say, I'll move up to fight T.O. at 40. Well, hell, if you're going to fight T.O. at 40, why you ain't trying to fight Gary Antoine Russell? But then I'm going to go back down. And defend my title down there. Are you going to unify? And then to say, when I drop the title, I'm going to drop it so Keyshawn Davis got a chance to win it. Wait a minute. When we start saying niggas go get titles so they free and then drop and vacate the title so they friend can get the title. I ain't never heard of this. Never heard of it in my life. Shout out to Kazi in the building. Shout out to my brother Piero in the building. I've never heard of this nonsense. Once I become a champion at another division, I'm defending my damn title. Unless I'm moving up. I'm not, shout out to my brother straight out of the great state of Alaska. Shout out to Cash Crypto. I'm not sitting here trying to go back down. And then sit here and say, well, I'm going to go back down so he can win a vacant belt. What kind of bullshit is that? It's some of the most nonsense shit that I've ever heard in my life. I ain't never heard nothing like this. And then for Shakur to sit there and have a smile on his face when we've been looking for you to challenge yourself for the longest. We've been looking for you to challenge yourself. BVO, he on the panel. We're going to get to my brother in a second. BVO call you Shakur Sanchez. I said, no, we got to have that respect. But we got to call him Shakur. We got to call him by his last name. Come on, BVO. We got to call him by his last name. BVO said, hell no. That nigga is Sanchez. So now all of a sudden it's cool for a nigga to move up in weight, to go for a quote unquote title, and then say, I'm gonna drop the belt so my friend can win it. Well, how about you fight that nigga? How about you fight him? Oh, no, we friends. We friends. We can't fight each other. We friends. What individual sport? I remember a time where Venus and Serena, when they had to play each other in tennis. Do y'all remember that time? I remember a time that happened. These are sisters. These are family members. Sisters. Shout out to Unbiased in the building. Brim. Shout out to Evelyn in the building, my sister. But now all of us, if we friends in boxing, we ain't got to fight each other. I'm going to go win the belt and vacate it so you can get the belt. You can fight for, well, tell that nigga to go fight Teofimo Lopez, man. If you're not going to rock at the division, what you doing? This nigga said tennis ain't boxing. Hey, they both individual sports. They both sports that you have to stand on your own square. Unless it's team, and even with the teams. Now, we just seen Venus come out and say that her current, the current individual that she's rocking with in team sports, as far as tennis goes, is her best partner since her sister. That's what she said. Brim on the panel. I got you. Above the brim, according to this brother. He below the brim, in my personal opinion. I'll tell you why in a second. But you telling me this shit ain't it? No, boxing is an individual sport. In individual sports, and even in team sports, me and a bunch of my niggas, we played on the same AAU team. But when it came to playing against each other, guess what we did? Nigga, I'm trying to bust your motherfucking ass. Man, we could be friends after this, and we're going to be on that same AAU team next year. I ain't got no problem. But when we on the court, man, you ain't, man, I'm not letting you hold a goddamn flame to anything I got going on. I'm not worried about none of that other bullshit. I'm not worried about us being friends outside of this. We still gonna be cool. But I'm still trying to whoop your ass the same way I'm expecting you to try to whoop my ass. But all of a sudden it's okay for this nigga to go up there talking about, oh well, I'm gonna win a belt and then vacate the belt. What you vacating it for? What you vacating it for? You say you can rock at 30, at 40? Why not try to become unified? If you say you're going to get it, why not try? Go fight Hitchison. He ain't trying to fight no damn body. This nigga, he talking about fighting goddamn the nigga that Tank just ducked. What's that nigga name, man? I can't even call his name, man. This is how bad this shit done got. A 40-pounder, Lamont Roach, a 40-pounder trying to fight a 35-pounder instead of unifying his division. A nigga saying, hey, I'm going to move up and fight it this way. The same nigga who said he'll move up to 47 to fight Conor Ben, but said that Devin was too big. Conor Ben been rocking at 47. That nigga, he just fought at what? At a catch weight closer to 60 than respectfully, closer to 60 than 47. But you gonna go fight him. But you can't fight Devin. You a fraud, bruh. We gotta call a spade a spade. When niggas doing bullshit, we gotta call niggas out. Shakur Stevenson, I'm calling you out, brother. You on some hoe shit. You on some bitch shit. All this, oh, I'll fight anybody. Well, you ain't proved it. Shout out to the fight you had with, as BVO would say, Willie Zapata. Shout out to that fight. I thought that was a good fight. I thought you did your thing in that fight. But now all of a sudden, when you move up in weight, you will fight Teofimo Lopez, but you will drop. And then tell us I'll drop it so Keyshawn can get it. What kind of bullshit is that? How about you just go fight Keyshawn? Stop being a fucking hoe. A hoe ass nigga. Stop being a hoe ass nigga. Stop saying to everybody your friends, because when you look at Abdullah Mason said, nah, we ain't friends like that. I'll fight his ass. That's what Abdullah Mason said. Stop trying to be everybody who's dangerous to you. Stop trying to be their fucking friend. How about you just say, you know what? I'm going to prove that I'm the best. I'm whooping all these niggas' ass. How about you just say that? Just say I'm going to whoop their ass. Stop talking about all this other shit. Hey, Brim, you still owe me. You know what you owe me. You know what you owe me. Respectfully. I say that respectfully. I'm just looking for the drop. Brother. All I'm saying is, Shakur Stevenson, we calling you out tonight. We calling you to the damn carpet. Stop trying to be everybody fucking friend. Stop saying that you're a friend to everybody that you don't want to fight. All the good fighters, some type of way, you're a friend of these niggas. Stop being a friend to niggas that you need to be in the ring with and prove your greatness. According to you, you great. I ain't got no problem. I think you're a great fighter. I definitely think that. Prove it against the elite individuals. Prove it. That's what we're looking for. We're not looking for none of this other dumb shit that you're doing. If you go up there and beat Teofimo Lopez, I ain't got no problem with it. And I got you beating Teofimo Lopez. Fight Antoine Russell next. Fight Antoine. That's what we want to see from you. We don't want to see you say, well, I'm going to go get it, then I'm going to vacate the belt so my friend can get the belt, and then I'm going to go back down to 35, and who you going to fight? We've been asking for you to make the fights already, and you ain't making none of them. So who you going to fight? All I'm saying at the end of the day, stop with the bullshit, man. Stop trying to sell me a bag of groceries that got a whole bunch of carbs, and it ain't got no damn fruit in that bitch. It ain't got no damn meat in there. You got Lunchables in the damn bag of groceries you trying to sell right now, nigga. We don't want the damn groceries. Excuse me. We don't want the Lunchables. We want the groceries. We don't want the Lunchables. And that's the type of time you want. I'm a Shakur fan. I done been a Shakur fan. Bram, you're gonna have to chill. Bram, you out of order, man. We finna have to get Bram the goddamn drop, because this nigga is all the way out of order tonight. But at the same time, as much as I got respect for your love for you, man, stop selling a bag of goddamn Lunchables to real boxing fans. The same way I would say the same thing about Tank Davis. When I said about Tank Davis, ain't nobody got no problem. You said about Shakur, now niggas got problems about it. Keep the same energy. Keep the same fucking energy for all these niggas. Keep the same energy. If a nigga is doing whole shit, a nigga is doing whole shit. And right now, Shakur, you on some whole shit. Doug Rightside is calling whole shit. Let me go ahead and get the panel popped off tonight, man. I got my young brother Hot Rod in the building. Hot Rod, go ahead. We starting with you. We're gonna pass this thing around. We're gonna be in order tonight. Then we're gonna open it up. I'm gonna let everybody get their opening statements off. Hot Rod, we going Hot Rod, BVO, Brim, Pitto, my brother Marcus, and then my brother Pay. Hot Rod, it's on you, brother. What you think about what I'm talking about right now?
Shit, to be honest, nothing really, cause shit, he ain't gonna fight Keyshawn, so
that's some whole nigga shit.
I'm not finna get mad over spoiled milk like it. I don't know, OG. Like it's already it's inevitable. Like he's not gonna fight him. It's like it is what it is.
When we start looking at niggas as friends in a one-man sport.
Yeah, I'll get that.
Hey, smoking good over there. I'm gonna come back to you. BVO, go ahead, BVO, man. What's your thoughts on the whole conversation? You're on mute, BVO. Are you asleep? Did you fall asleep that fast? All right, BVO, sleep. Let me get my brother. Hey, Bram, it's on you. You've been making faces.
Yeah, I had to, man. I appreciate you, Dub. How you doing, good brother?
Hey, it ain't nothing but love and respect.
Hey, so check it out. The premise of what you're saying has, is based on, core facts. But here's the issue of what I have, what you're saying. Mildred Taylor and Sweet Pea Whitaker had a very similar relationship as he and Shakur. Way deeper than boxing. You're talking about life or death, mental stuff. You help somebody come all the way from the bottom, when they're feeling a certain way and dealing with certain demons, and to make it through there. So that bond's a little deeper than just boxing. And in boxing, you got to have a mean streak, certain things you got to have when you're facing that opponent. That in some instances, you might not have that for that person when you go fight them because of the bond that you have, because it's deeper than boxing. Mildred Taylor and Sweet Pea Whitaker had that. But because we're in this present time in social media, Shakur and Keyshawn Davis having that exact same type of relationship is going to be scrutinized by a Dub Rightside. But right now you on the wrong side, unfortunately. Now, if Shakur goes to 140 and fights T.O. and beats him and this, I'm going back to 135, that's his prerogative. There's been multiple fighters that have moved up, won a belt, and decided to stay at the weight class they naturally was in. And if he leaves that belt vacant and he goes and try to get it, it is what it is. We may not necessarily have to like it, but if he's comfortable at 135, what's the issue? And last time I checked, I don't remember Shakur having an issue with Devin, talking about Devin being too big. That wasn't a Shakur thing. You said that.
That definitely was a Shakur thing. Shakur said that I would never fight Devin at 47. He's too big, but he also said that he would fight what's the nigga with the egg?
Conor Ben.
Conor Ben. He said, hold on, wait a minute. You just called me out of order. So I'm gonna address it accordingly. He said that, and then he said I'll fight Conor Ben at 47. That's a fact.
And you know what? And I'm glad you gave that point. That's valid. All I can say to that is you got me on that one particular thing. But the truth be told, boxers talk out both sides of their mouth all the time. They'll say one thing and then 6 months later it changes. That's just normal circumstances. But so in regards to him saying that Devin was too big at 147 and him wanting to fight Conor Ben, you got that part. But in regards to Keyshawn and Shakur, just think about Mildred Taylor and Sweet Pea. Go look up their history about them two, and you will understand what I'm talking about. That's my time.
I understand they could have met, and I believe they could have met at 47. I agree with that piece of it. You know what I'm saying? At the same time, I would also say, when it comes to Sweet Pea, I don't believe, and correct me if I'm wrong, I don't believe Sweet Pea ever fought above 47. And Mildred Taylor definitely fought above 47 multiple times.
But there was a time they were at the same weight class and they could have fought each other.
I agree with that. I do agree with that.
And the reason why they didn't fight each other is because they have the exact same emotional bond based on the exact same premise as Shakur and Keyshawn. That's all I'm saying. We're in a social media era, so this stuff is going to be out like this much more than it would have been in their time.
Who cares about their emotional bond? Like Mike Tyson,
you're fighting somebody. To fight somebody, you gotta have a mean streak to you. You gotta feel there's certain things you gotta tap into as a fighter. That if somebody you got love and respect for, and they help save your life, you may not have the same disposition when you go into that. You go dealing with that particular person. That's fair. I can understand you wanting to see the fight. I would want to see the fight, but I'm not gonna completely just dog them out and disavow them because they dealt with a real life situation where one person helped them get all the way out of a particular place situation, and they're bonded a lot deeper than just the boxing game itself. I'm not going to dog them out and call them BITs and for just for that.
What situation is that with Keyshawn and Shakur? What situation are you speaking on with Keyshawn and
Keyshawn
Shakur?
was talking about offing himself, and Shakur was the person that guided him through it all.
Amazing. Okay, you all right?
That's deeper than rap, son.
Okay, I ain't know nothing about Keyshawn talking about offing himself. You got it. You got it on that one. I don't know nothing about that, so maybe I'm out. But
just a little bit, but it's understand based on boxing alone, you're not out of order based on boxing and the premise of boxing. But every situation and circumstance does have its own nuances and individual details. That's all.
So, all right, let me get my brother Marcus in the building. Ohio Run Boxing is in the building. Salute to my brother. I got your message. I got your information. I'm gonna hit you up.
Yeah.
What you got on this, man? What you got on Keyshawn or Shakur saying he'll go up there and whoop Tio, then drop the belt so Keyshawn can pick up a vacant belt? What you got on that?
That's crazy. That's crazy. No, I think this is one of those situations where it's all about context, and two things can be true at the same time, man. I think both of y'all, what's his name that was just on the panel? Brown? He's still on, right? Okay. What he just said, I definitely understand his point of view, and I definitely see yours. So it's like I can see both sides. But this is one of the reasons why I made sure Valiant, and that's Abdullah's father, that they get no friends, man. I said, do not have friends in this thing. And they already been to the test. They keep their circle small. And I got a funny story.
Hold on, real quick before you tell the story. I want to say this: when Keyshawn said, when Shakur was talking about him and Abdullah being friends, what did Abdullah say?
Abdullah said they're funny.
I ain't got no friends like that.
No, but that was the thing though. Abdullah and them, he's seen the play. Even when he started to move up in the rankings and start to be on consistent knockouts, he was getting, he got a trainer, and he was getting more pointers from Shakur, calling them and telling them to do this or asking them about how he do this and how you do that between us. This is what was being said. But it got to the point where they had to start to answer his phone calls, bro, because he was doing a little too much. And it's like, we ain't that tight. We ain't that cool. So it's not but respect, but it's like, no, you're not that cool. He looking at everybody as a threat. And even Abdullah have had fighters lie and say they was friends that he didn't even know that, and said they spar and this, and he has never sparred guys. So he's starting to see the politics side of the game and how people try to get closer in and different things like that. So he's really, really careful, but he definitely want to fight everybody, which is why I told people the problem Abdullah is going to have, I think, is going to bump heads with Jay Prince, because Jay Prince is still Bob Arum and Jay Prince they go hand in hand, but they actually avoid certain fights. Once Abdullah get the belt, he's not going to want to be baby food. He's going to want to fight everybody and try to make these fights. He's not going to be a one that wants to, okay, I'm gonna go this direction. No, he wants to fight everybody. His whole mindset, and his father's, is let's make boxing great again. They wanted Keyshawn before Sam Noakes, and I was against it. I made a post about it. I talked about it, and I even had a private conversation with his dad. He's seen the post. I didn't want him to fight a Keyshawn. Not saying that he can't beat a Keyshawn right now, but to build him properly, he needed to feel this pressure that he's feeling now for a world title, or fight a title eliminator against a former contender or a former champion. He needed to experience that first. That's the formula of building a fighter the correct way. And I just felt like he needed to do that before he goes into a fight with Keyshawn, like I thought they were saying it. But they wanted Keyshawn before Sam Noakes. They wanted him 2 fights before this. So that's just where his mindset is. And, but eventually we'll see.
But that's what we respect about fighters. And shout out to my brother Rick Tim. Shout out to Skills from New Orleans as well. Shout out to the great sister, Queen 71. But I got to address this. Picasso said the Klitschko brothers didn't fight. Well, they brothers. It's a difference between me calling you my brother and then us actually being blood relatives. It's something totally different. It's totally different.
And another thing too that plays a big part too, that if they are in the same camp and they sparring each other and they're around each other a lot, where they actually start hanging together a lot, that can build a close bond in a way too. And this is my thing. They're prize fighters. And I've seen Ohio versus Ohio all the time. I've seen these guys come up, they fought each other in the amateurs, but they became sparring partners for each other for big fights and pro fights. I'll give you two of them. Sean Porter and Adrian Broner. Adrian Porter, before Adrian Broner was the man, and before he took off, he was just a sparring partner for Sean Porter. Porter was ahead of him, but he ended up getting fame and started going his direction. But they was close, they was cool. They knew Broner. Kenny and them knew Broner since the amateur, since Broner was 8. But it was a time for them to fight, and they had to fight each other, and they put all that aside. And one thing about Broner, and I told people, he was going to be different because he had so much respect for Sean Porter. When you go back and watch the press conference, look who he was talking junk to. It was only Kenny. He couldn't really say anything to Sean because of their personal relationship he had. So it was kind of hard for him. And that's what Brim was trying to get to with some of these guys. It's hard to turn on. You just somebody else. You just somebody in my way when you really know this person. You really been in the gym with this person. You really was in the back of the van riding with him to other camps. And it's a different mindset to turn on for a person like that than somebody else. So you have to look at it at a different perspective. So when I see Keyshawn and Stevenson, I see them both being connected to Bud very heavy, always around Bud, always, they sparring each other. So I see a relationship there. But I do get your point, Dub. So I don't want to. It seems like Shakur he's a little too friendly with some of them, because that's why Abdullah experienced that. He experienced the too friendly. It was like, Abdullah. Shakur is a big fan of Abdullah too, but at the same time, y'all gonna have to fight each other. And here's another thing that I think I'm gonna agree with you on, Doug. There's not that many people in the division. Y'all gonna have to fight. It's gonna come down to y'all having to fight to make big fights, because all y'all gonna do is put yourself in a position to get upset by an unknown or fight each other. I mean, that's exactly what's going on in this. We have more upsets in the last I say about 7-8 years. We have had more upsets than we have ever had, because these guys avoiding each other. There is no reason for Teofimo to give Kambosos a name. Kambosos should have got a little step aside, moved out the way, and or whatever, because he was a mandatory, and fought Devin and became undisputed if he beat Devin. That should have been the fight that was made. But nope, let me fight this Kambosos guy. It's a lot of fights I can go back and say about that, and they became names. Don't get me wrong, there's a time and place for those type of fights, but I just think y'all just not fighting each other, and that's why Jake Paul was able to come in the game and slide in and do what he do, because the fighters who was doing what they was supposed to be doing, grinding since they was amateurs, they was playing around too much. I'm not doing. So guess what? Another Ohioan came in, no amateur background, and became one of the biggest names in boxing. And it's kind of silly. It's a joke when you really think about it. Like, damn, how this dude come in?
It's a fucking joke.
Hold up. With points like this, Ohio might actually run boxing with points like this.
Hold on, bro. I got you. Give me a second. I'm coming back to you in a second. I got you. But like you said, Ohio, it's a joke. And you're making a mockery of the damn sport.
That's why Jake was there.
When fans are looking at this, and all right, if you want to tell me the casual fans, you want to see shit like this, okay, you can tell me that. I mean, shit, y'all know more about the casual fans than I do. That's fine. All I'm telling you is, man, fuck all this friend shit. Hey, man, when we ever start talking about friends in the sport, we're gonna get to it in a second. Let me get my brother, straight out of Alaska, in the building. My brother, Cash Crypto, is in the building. Cash, man, what you got on this?
I mean, this ain't new. He been talking about they was friends a long time ago. I mean, it's some hoe shit, but Shakur's a little hoe. I mean, he doing too many things that put him in the category of all soft. Whenever you like him and Devin had this whole agreement from way back that I didn't even know about, but I heard that y'all told me about them waiting to fight when they were welterweights. Now all of a sudden Devin's too big at welterweight for him to fight him. Like, it's always this it's flip-flopping shit. And it's always Shakur or niggas like Shakur. I mean, I've seen dudes call this nigga a bitch ringside, and he gonna tell this dude Mercado he clout chasing, but then he's at a higher weight, but then I see him calling out Ryan Garcia and Conor Ben and now T.O. So he's real selective about who he'll fight at certain weight classes. He don't want to fight no knockout artist, but he'll fight a dude like T.O. who he knows all he got to do is get him to chase him, and he going to win the fight easy. So, you know what I mean? It's some pussy-ass shit. I want to see all these motherfuckers fight, man. You know how I am.
And that's my whole issue is man, when we start to cover the sport, I think we would all agree that boxing live on YouTube. And I got to get the OG in the building. We all understand that boxing live on YouTube more than anywhere else. This is where you're going to get the most coverage and knowledge from as far as the sport goes. But then we got a nigga out here talking about, oh, no, we friends. Well, you can't be friends with everybody. You and Devin were supposed to be friends. You and Bill had some agreement, a handshake agreement. Well, when you move up, we gonna move up. That's what. Y'all correct me if I'm wrong about that. But this is exactly what was said. Everybody that's dangerous to you, you want to move up. You want to either you friends with. Man, stop being friends with niggas and go beat somebody's ass and show us who you really are. We tired. We don't want to see you against C+ level fighters. We want to see you against BNA level fighters at the worst. At the worst, that's who we want to see you against. I ain't putting no letter grade on any of these guys. But what I will say is even when you said you would never fight Abdullah Mason was the same one to say, nah, we ain't friends like that. Now we can definitely get that work in.
I didn't even know they asked him that. That's not to cut you off, but I didn't know they asked Shakur about Abdullah before. I never even heard him.
He was the one who said. So if you go back and listen, and when Shakur said how him and Abdullah were friends, quote unquote, Abdullah came back and responded, well, we done sparred, we done did this, that, whatever, but nah, we can fight. Abdullah said that. Shakur was the one who said, nah, that's my little brother, that's this, that, he was the one that's ducking the wreck. And it's been very consistent from Shakur's standpoint, because there was a time he was talking about him and Devin. Oh, Devin, that's my little brother right there. Well, hell, when Devin sent you the contract to fight for Undisputed, even though and the 25%, I would have took it if I was him. But who am I? He know boxing better than I do. Who am I? At the same time, I would have definitely took that damn fight to become Undisputed at 35 in one fight. I would have definitely took that offer.
You know who else did the same thing, Doug? At 160, your boy you was on Jamel Charlo and Jamal. When Errol De Laura, who's been in their camp for a long time, was like, I'll fight them. Every one of them, if it come down to it. Laura was definitely vocal about that, but their energy was never the same.
Hey, even right now, Errol Spence, EJ, all of a sudden, you know what I'm saying? When EJ told us a long time ago, nah, hey, I'll fight both of them niggas. I rock with them. And now we see Mel come up with the whole, he calling out EJ and Boots at 54, according to images. I'm gonna say the images.
You mean
according
to Chat GPT images?
All right, well, maybe I'm out of order. Maybe
you're not out of order at all, Doug.
Maybe AI made that shit up. Maybe AI.
No. I'm just saying you use ChatGPT to the fullest. But check this out. I personally think Charlo might end up fighting Laura at 160 because I do not believe Charlo is coming back to 154. There's no way a 35-year-old guy that is going on 4 years since the last time he fought at 154 is coming back to 154. I just don't believe it. He's going to fight at 160. It just looks sexier and more appealing to call out the 154 guys because that's the hot division. But I think Charlo, when he comes back, if he comes back, it's 160.
Nah, but you out of order. You out of order. And the reason you out of order is because he ain't called out. He didn't call out Lara. That nigga,
He's not going to. He's not going to either.
Hold on, man. Hold on. That man, he got the lion eating the boot. He got the lion with the quote unquote big fish in his mouth. That's what he got. These are the chat TV. What you call them? Chat
GPT.
Whatever it is.
You didn't listen to me, Dub.
Hold on. Let me finish.
I'm sorry.
These are the images that he putting out there. This is what he's putting out there. So if he gonna put these, man, make the damn fight. We not trying to see you now. If it's small, right? I ain't got no problem with you saying I ain't fighting my brother. I have no problem with that. You know what I'm saying? When it's family, that's one thing. When I say family, when it's literally family, I had no problem with it. But when EJ said, "Nah, nigga, make the fight. Fuck that shit. Let's fight then." He didn't want it from the beginning, but now all of a sudden, messages. Man, what are you trying to get in? Let me get my brother CRUSHDALEGEND in the building. Hold on. I gotta get the OG in the building. Then we're gonna open the panel up. OG, you in the building?
Yes, salute day. How y'all feeling, man?
Man, much love and respect. Man.
Blessings.
Hey, I can't complain. I see this good old topic, Dub. Are there any friends in boxing? Well, you know me. I'm from the old school. I'm going to start off like this. There shouldn't be no damn friends in boxing. What the hell we talk about friends in a damn gladiator sport? I keep on saying today's fighters, man, they make it seem like this is a cotton bowl fest. Because everybody's just too damn soft, man. They just too soft. There shouldn't be no damn, we ain't no damn friends. I'm talking about I'm the best. That means everybody that's a part of this is included. So ain't no damn friends. I can't be passive like that. Oh, this is my homie. We ain't gonna fight, but I'm claiming down the best in the damn weight class or the best in the world. But I don't want to fight my friend because he in the same weight class. Whatever weight class, man, my friend wind up in, I don't build that ass, okay? For whatever I want to build that ass, no matter if it's for the legacy or build or just money or just for plain old goddamn fun. Nah, man, there shouldn't be no friends in boxing. This is a damn soap opera. Carry on.
And I gotta say this, nigga. If it's me and my brother, and when I say my brother, I ain't talking about my literal brother. You know what I'm saying? I only got one brother. So and he 2 years older than me. So me and we lived in different places. We ain't grow up together. But at the same time, nigga. Anytime I got a chance to bust his motherfucking ass on the basketball court, I definitely wanted to do that. That's exactly what I wanted to do. When it came down to any of the guys I played ball with that wasn't on my high school team in AAU, I want to kick your motherfucking ass when we play each other.
Watch your mouth.
Who are you talking to?
I'm talking to you, brother.
Well, you out of order.
Perhaps.
We got to get my brother BC to drop. And I love BC. That's my brother.
Dub, you just got out of order a second ago, by the way.
Hold on, man. Hold on, man. Hold on. BC.
You smoke crack, don't you? You smoke crack, don't you? Look at me, boy. Don't you smoke crack?
and shout out to my brother Scholar in the building. You damn right. And I hope BVO listening right now. If I had the opportunity, the Scholar said, "Doug, would you fight BVO for $50,000?" Hell yeah, I'll fight BVO.
Fight that nigga for $50.
Hey, me and BVO, we gonna get it in, and get what? Afterward, we'll be friends afterward. But hey, we gonna get the smoke. I think BVO would agree with me on that.
I'll fight that nigga for $50.
Well, he said, "I don't know about $50." Now, I don't know about $50.
He got a lot of mouth. I got $50 worth of hands for that nigga.
all I'm trying to tell you is,
BC, what's up, brother Darkness? That's my guy.
All I'm trying to tell you is for the price range that some of these fights are worth, And you talking about I ain't finna get to smoke with my brother? Nah, hell no.
That's because that's what people forget.
Hold on, BC. If you my brother and you love me, then we gonna make some money together. How about we do that? And afterward, now the same way. And boxing is a little different. It's the gladiator sport. I agree 100%. But at the same time, and I've never boxed professionally, but I've played basketball for a long time in my life. Played professionally. Well, college-wise. I don't know if college is professional. I don't know. Shut your ass. I dunk on your motherfucking ass. But
you done had a fight. You done had a fight with one of your friends about some motherfucking now, ladies, and y'all still friends now. They'll be all right.
One of my best friends whooped my ass. You know what I'm saying? Me and him, we only fought one time, and we fought in my grandma's yard. In fact. And he beat the shit out of me over some bullshit.
I told you don't step on my sneaker.
But at the same time, guess what? We handled it. And then after that, we was friends after it wasn't nothing. We got it in. I lost. I took the L on the chin. It is what it is.
You cried and everything.
Nah, I ain't cry. Nah, I ain't cry about it. I definitely didn't cry. But all I'm saying at the end of the day, if you can't pay for this shit and you able to take hundreds of thousands of dollars, if not millions of dollars for this shit, you telling me you're not gonna do that? No, it's out of order. Go ahead, BC. Welcome to the show. I apologize for cutting you off, brother.
Nah, please. Good evening, brothers. I'm amongst family. I want to wish you all a happy Labor Day. I hope everybody's family is doing well.
Oh, we on the grill. We on the grill in the AM, man. We on the grill.
Hey, man, check this out. I'm 48 years old. I was just talking to my little cousin. We grew up like brothers. He came to visit, come check his moms and whatnot, my auntie, and pick up his daughters and all that, because he live in another state. But we was just laughing and reminiscing about being little kids. Like, I'm 48 years old. My kids, all four of my children have the same godfather. He's one of my best friends I grew up with. He's a chef. He's a very staticky man. We are very staticky. To this day, that nigga ain't been to visit me in about a year and a half because we gonna fist fight when we see each other, and he know it's like on cue. Like last time I seen him, his mom's passed. That was at the top of the year, and we ain't doing it during that because that takes precedent over things. But like me and my friends still fucking squabble. Me and my friends still set aside time to, like, all right, when I see you, you live in Virginia, I live in Queens. When you come up to New York to visit your family and you come see me, we gonna go in this park behind my building at like midnight and we gonna fucking fight. I'm gonna beat you up or you gonna beat me up, but they're not gonna beat me up because my foot game is crazy. I'm gonna beat his ass because he about 5'10" and he about 260. He got a couple of pounds on him. And I'm gonna put footwork on him. I'm gonna fuck him up. I'm gonna fuck up his forearms. When he put out his jab, I'm gonna fuck up his forearm and I'm gonna punch him in the shoulder and step out and then punch him in the stomach. Like I'm gonna beat him up. But I'm not gonna hit his face.
That nigga is my size, minus
6 inches. Minus 6 inches.
There we go.
And I'm gonna fuck him up because people be. As black males, we get caught up in size and this and that, and you just forget about, like, man, if we was playing football, you got me, but this ain't football. My footwork is gonna it doesn't matter how much you're fucking 90 pounds my senior, 100 pounds my senior, I'm gonna beat you up. I'm gonna beat you up. You can't move with me. I'm gonna beat you up. And like you thinking like, cause I'm bigger than you and I'm strong, I'm gonna fucking fuck your arms up. Man, every time your arms come out, it's gonna get hit.
All I'm trying to tell you is I understand what you're saying. But I'm trying to
I got you.
Y'all ain't getting paid for none of this shit. These niggas
it's for free.
Hold on. These niggas getting paid for it. They still talking about, oh, we too much of friends to fight each other. It's ridiculous. It's some of the most. It's bullshit. I don't want to hear none of that shit. And as a boxing fan, I strictly look at this as a boxing fan. Man, I'm not want to hear none of this shit.
I told, and I'm with you, Doug. I said this, I don't like Ohio versus Ohio as much, but if it makes sense,
and y'all had a great card. Y'all had a great card this weekend. A great card.
Yeah. Well, Albert, he did his thing, man.
Shout out to Albert Bill, man.
Nah, shout out to his opponent.
He might give that man a title shot.
Hunter came to fight, bro. He came to fight.
Hey, real quick. Hey, I ain't gonna lie. With Hunter, when the noise that he make when he go up and down with that shit, I love all of it. I love all of it.
He was a good villain this weekend, man. I appreciate it.
He can fight.
Yeah, he definitely can. So he pushed Albert. He gave him different looks. But yeah, back to what I was saying though. I don't have a problem with Ohio versus Ohio. I mean, even when we got Cleveland, we got Abdullah from Cleveland, then you still got Tiger. If Abdullah go to 140 and he succeed and do what he's supposed to do at 135, you still got Tiger. Well, Tiger at 147 now because he moved from 140. But if it comes a time of them two guys,
he looked better at 47 in my opinion.
Yeah. If it ever come a time that those two guys meet, they're gonna fight, and it's gonna be money on the line. Like, why not have a fight at home if y'all both is doing what y'all supposed to do? Heck yeah, y'all both winning. No one really lose. Y'all prize fighters. And I remember Mike McCollum said that, and I think you remember this, Dub. You follow, Mike McCollum's a bad boy, but he said when he went to Marvin Hagler, I think they was at a convention or something, and Marvin Hagler told him, "I respected you. You always been a good fighter." He said, "If you respected me, you would have fought me. You didn't respect me. You didn't honor me." He said, "I have to feed my family. If you respect me and care about me, as a fighter, you would help me feed my family." And that's what it's all about at the end of the day.
And the thing is, bro, like I said, I understand team sports are a tad bit different than individual sports, but when you done got to a certain level versus an individual who's at that level, that's when y'all need to clash. Regardless if y'all from the same home, even with y'all being from that make it even bigger. And so I just don't understand none of this shit, that all this friend shit, all this friendship, I just don't understand none of it. I don't understand it. In an individual sport, you can't have friends like that. If you're not my family, literally, I'm talking about. I'll do it this way. Even if you my cousin, you know what I'm saying? We might possibly have a negotiation there, but 9 times out of 10,
you a
my
dog,
auntie,
man.
no, that's a true story. When we was kids, all my aunties and uncles, really my uncles, I ain't gonna lie to you, they wanted us to compete against each other.
Yeah, I got you.
Compete. This is what we here for. We ain't here. We here to compete. And
no
let's
losing.
do our best. And then if we can make money competing against each other, hell, we was doing it for free as kids. So why we can't do it for money now?
See.
Dub, you want to beat on your family, you diabolical. But listen, I think both these.
Wait a minute. I'm diabolical.
You want to beat on your family, Dub? You diabolical.
Hold on. So you telling me that you and your cousin didn't grow up?
First of all, me and my cousin, we boxed each other for free. So I mean, I'm not. I'm just messing with you.
Hold on. Wait a minute.
Me and my cousin, we boxed each other for free twice.
Hold on.
Agreed, brother.
Y'all did it for free.
I was just teasing you, bro. Calm down, Dub. You being out of order now. I was just teasing you. Let me get to the point in here, bro. You can't calm a day, my brother. Calm a day. No, but two things can be true, though.
This is outrageous.
Ain't no way you gonna tell me. No. Hold on, man.
Namaste, man.
I can do it one of two ways. All I'm telling you, you just said we beat on each other for free, and now you can make money doing it. and you saying that it's better to do it for free than to make money doing it.
No, but hold up, Dub. See, let me give you the context. When me and him did it, we were playing around and we only did 2 rounds. You know what I mean? Do it in a real fight, you know, you may hurt. Remember, boxing, when you did the basketball comparison and then the tennis arena, I'm looking at you sideways. I'm like, you do understand that we can take each other's life in this ring, right? It's just a different component when it comes to this, especially the mental capacity that it takes to get in the ring to face that opponent. It's just not the same energy. It's tough to pull that type of energy.
Damn. It's a bunch of bull.
Damn, you ain't trying to hear me though, huh? You telling me I'm bullshit. No, but listen, 2 things can be true. Shakur and Keyshawn's personal situation can be deeper, but overall, Shakur is too fucking friendly with Spence.
It don't take a whole lot for you to gear yourself up to hurt me. It do take a whole lot for you to gear yourself up to not come home to your family, right?
You out of order. You out of order, man. You out of order. Let the man finish. Let the man.
It don't take no whole lot for me to gear myself up to like, yo, these niggas.
Hold on,
but in the same time,
let him get his balls off. He getting the balls off. Let him get his balls off. I'm letting him get his balls off.
No, he out of order.
But so what? Sometimes we all go. Sometimes we have to get out of order to get that point across. Sometimes, so I'm just going to be quiet. Let him get that ball.
I need you to finish what you were saying first.
All I'm saying is, bro, I mean, you're going to use the fact that me and my cousin threw some hands for 2 rounds. It's just not the same elements, bro. Again, I think what you're saying is not wrong at all. And I think in regards to Shakur, it's going to have some truth to it, like how he approaches Abdullah Mason. And you talk about he calling him all the time, being way too friendly to possibly avoid having to fight a dangerous fight. I'm not going to push back on that, because I got my issues with Shakur as well. I got issues with this entire generation, and I'm ready for Abdullah, Brian Norman, all these guys that move these other guys out the way so we can get the guys with the right mentality as fighters back in the ring. So I'm not disagreeing with your premise. I'm just saying, just strictly Keyshawn and Shakur, the things that I know after, doing my research, listening to them speak about what them 2 together went through and what one person did for the other, it's way deeper than just boxing. And the mentality that you have to go in and fight somebody, it might be difficult for them 2 to be to pull that, for each other, that fight each other based on that. That's all I'm saying. I'm just being fair to Shakur in regards to just Keyshawn, but the overall picture that you're painting, oh no, I ain't disagreeing with you. You ain't gonna get me to do that. But again, all my old school heads, I want y'all to remember this, because I think I heard CRUSHDALEGEND say something. Just remember, Meldrick Taylor and Sweet Pea Whitaker, they had a very similar situation. It just wasn't public. Yeah. The 2 was never gonna fight each other because of that, just like Keyshawn and Shakur. That's all I'm saying. Let's be fair. I understand that we love the fighters of the past because they did things these new fighters ain't doing, but they didn't have the public scrutiny as well in regard to the easy access. So that information that we know about them, like right now, like with Shakur and Key, we would know that shit about Meldrick and Sweet Pea if we was in this era of time. So I just want to be fair,
I gotta say one thing, and then I gotta spin the block because we got my brother Piero. He ain't got a chance to say nothing. We got my brother Troy Graham in the building. One thing I'm gonna tell you, and I definitely understand. I definitely understand what you're saying to some degree. But at the same time, regardless, I don't give a damn if I can sit here and, like you just said, you'll fight your kinfolk. Hold on. Calm down, brother. You out of order. Man, we finna have to put this nigga in the background. Matter of fact, let me do things the right way. Piero, give me your opening statements. Troy Graham, let me get your opening statements after Piero. Go ahead, Piero.
What up? Can you hear me?
And some type of way I ended up being dubbed capside. God damn. The trolls are real. The trolls are real out here. And Piero is one of them. But shout out to
I had to make an example out of you, bro, because that's my only form of protest. If not, you go crazy. But anyways, well, my opening statement is that what Shakur is proposing don't exist.
Well, we don't give a damn since I'm dubbed capside, nigga. We don't get no. I'm joking. I'm joking.
No, you good dip. Yeah, it's never existed, bro. What Shakur is talking about. The only thing that's ever existed, and that's when it comes up, is between brothers, like actual brothers. And that's only came up like that I can remember with the Klitschko's. But like literally, like nobody ever put pressure on them because it's like it's an unspoken rule, but nobody really talks about it because it's never came up. Like when there's been friends that had a fight because they were like wanted to unify, they fought. That's what they did. So like this new thing about like yeah, I'm not gonna fight my friends now. That shit's never happened.
Even with the Charlos, if the Charlos, and I would never expect the Charlo brothers to fight each other. Never, never in my life. But at the same time, I mean, damn, at least they getting the smoke. And when Maul didn't get the smoke with Canelo, Mel got the smoke. You know what I'm saying?
And they also just go ahead. I'm sorry.
Go ahead. No, go ahead.
I was just saying they also decided like before they started their careers that they were gonna compete in different divisions, so it wouldn't come up.
And so that's one thing. But when we not family, literally, when we not literally family, then man, fuck that. If we come up at the same time, man, fuck it. We could be it. I know a lot of niggas that I rode the AU games with. Man, when it came down to us competing on the court, nigga, I want to bust your ass. The same way I expect you to bust my ass.
People die on the basketball court.
Bro, you keep talking about that. You tell all right, man. If you wanna get into the whole dying situation, we'll get into that.
I'm just being real.
All right,
if I face you off in a basketball game, is there a chance you're gonna die?
If that's
I
what
get a jump in your grill.
If that's what you want to go with it, give me a second. We're gonna get to that, and I'll answer that question directly. Let me get my brother Troy Graham in here, and I want to come back to what you just said. Go ahead, Troy. Welcome to the show, brother.
Yes, sir. What's up, everybody?
What's up, Troy?
There's friendships in boxing, but there's no friends in the ring. It's just that simple. We could be cool outside the ring, but once we step in there, you have a job to do, I have a job to do. Let's do it and get it over with. That's it.
Troy, real quick, and well, not fuck that. Brim, going to your point, talking about dying in the damn ring.
Oh boy,
and literally, and okay, if you want to make that a point, it's a handful of fighters that die in the ring every 10 years. It's a handful of fighters. If you telling me that
did you say a handful?
Yes.
3 in Japan died in the last 2 months. What are we talking about here? You said a handful?
No, and the Japanese guys are really getting it in. Shakur don't fight like that.
Don't be so robotic on the topic, bro. Like it is altogether, while it is equally as competitive as anything else, it is altogether just a different calculus in terms of sportage. It is very basic. It is probably the eldest in all of the sports that there are. Is combat sports are brutal differently. Like, yes, you run in a chance of hurting yourself playing basketball, football, baseball, so on and so forth, but not the same as fucking combat sport, bro. It's fucking altogether different. Like, these niggas is pissing blood. Like, ain't nobody pissing blood, but ain't nobody got black toenails at the end of a fight, right? But like, you know what I'm saying? Like, it's just different. It's just different. It's just different. It's altogether different.
And if you want to call this what's the word they want to use? If you want to call this a once in a scenario, you know what I'm saying? Whatever. Nigga, I played my partner, you know what I'm saying, on the court. He clipped me, you know what I'm saying, and I separated my goddamn growth plate. I'm not saying it's nothing about death or anything like that, but nigga, that didn't happen in none of my other games. It happened against this nigga. And the reason I think it happened, because I was going up to dunk the ball and shit. That nigga, he was like, nah, you're not finna do that, which I respected. You know what I'm saying?
I don't respect that, because that's different.
No, hold on.
You ain't got to be perfect. Wait a minute. You got to do move, motherfucker. You ain't got to hurt me.
No, but it wasn't about hurting me. It was about, nigga, I'm not finna let you dunk where I'm at. I done did it before with my nigga Tarvis. Hold on. I'm giving examples of niggas getting hurt when this nigga, he want to bring life and death up. What I'm trying to tell you, it ain't life and death, but nigga, when Tarvis went up and tried to dunk on at my motherfucking gym, he played at Perry, I played at House of the County. I clipped the shit out of his ass. It wasn't about it wasn't about me trying to hurt him. Nigga, it was you not finna get here and show.
When you clip someone, you intend to hurt them.
Listen, you my brother from another mother, right? I promise you this. I have friends from when I'm 8 years old. That's 40 years of friendship. My friend will tell you about the time I gave him an eye jammy. If you ever undercut me, I'm gonna give you a fucking eye jammy. I'm gonna beat you the fuck up, nigga. You got me fucked up. You're trying to hurt me. There is no other way that I am 5'6" 3/4. There is no other way I can think that I'm 150 pounds. If you push me when I'm airborne, if you undercut me when I'm airborne, I do not give a fuck how cool we are. When I get up, I'm hauling on you, bro. If
you're gonna be a hoe about it, then be a hoe about it.
How am I being the hoe about it? The hoe about it is the nigga that's more than 100 pounds heavier than me, pushing me out the air. I'm punching you in your face.
Nigga, I'm not letting you do none of that shit on my motherfucking.
You let me. If you didn't let me, you couldn't stop me. So your bitch ass took the bitch ass way out pushing me.
You stopped
Get your feet right, nigga.
Me undercutting your ass stopped you, motherfucker.
You undercutting me almost hurt me, motherfucker. And when I get up, I'm going to hurt you. How about that? Ain't no almost. I'm gonna.
I don't give a fuck about nigga. We playing a sport, nigga.
Hey, listen, I get it. I love it.
I'm not here to hug you and shit like that during the game, nigga. If you gonna do
you 6'5", you 6'5", you 6'5" and outweigh me by 100 pounds. I'm gonna try to block you straight up. I'm not gonna foul you.
Hold on.
No, you didn't say that right. Dub 6'5" with no J and no hops.
When we on
I'm not gonna try to foul him. I'm gonna contest him straight up.
DC, when we on the same team and I do the same shit to the niggas that's trying to disrespect our motherfucking court,
I'm gonna tell you out of pocket.
No, you ain't. Yo, what you gonna say, man? Don't let that motherfucker do it. That's exactly
no. Dub, I'm gonna hug you. I'm gonna hug you as my teammate. I'm gonna smack you on your ass, and I'm gonna tell you, don't hurt nobody out here, my nigga. Chill out.
Man, you crazy as hell.
Don't hurt nobody out here, bro.
He gonna smack you on the ass, man.
This is a true story. When I went up, like
I'm 48 years old, bro. I'm not from this poor society. I'm from where you call another man baby, nigga.
BC, I went up.
Or staying lieutenant.
I went up to dunk, right? A nigga,
5'5", man. You better
nigga
stop
slammed the shit out of
violence. Get your little ass hurt.
Nigga slammed the
What
shit
you
out of
talking
me.
to? I throw it on you. Well, not now.
Hold on. I go up. A nigga slammed the shit out of me on they next fast break. My partner Tonio and Slaughter. Man, Tonio, he undercut the nigga. Slaughter clipped his ass from the top. And get what they said? You ain't finna fuck with us. You ain't finna fuck with our team. That's how we like, bro. Nah, nigga. It is like sport.
I get it, dog. Yo, listen. I'm not from the South, bro. I'm from the Northeast. Shit is different here. It's different here. Like when people trying to hurt you, they're trying to hurt you. I don't come from that in sports. Like if I am a gentleman, bro. Like I'm here to play ball. If we playing ball, yeah, I'm for embarrassing you playing ball. I'm not for trying to hurt you. If at any moment in the game someone is trying to hurt me, it changes things. We not playing ball no more. It changes for me.
Hey, man,
there is no in between. It's not like we're playing. If we're playing football, there are areas in football that are great. There is no area in basketball that is great.
Foul, sit your ass in the bleachers and watch.
Nah, I'm not talking about taking a foul. I'm talking about somebody trying to hurt you. You know the difference. Please do not misconstrue what's being said. I could take a foul. You fouling me on a break. You give me a hard foul. Undercutting someone. Low bridging. That's trying to hurt somebody. That's not a hard foul.
Grape in a food fight, man. Cut it out.
Man, I don't know if you know me, brother, because I know I don't know you. But I will say this. We're probably not from the same place or in the same age bracket, especially the way you talk.
You a whole year.
Because I know that the era I grew up in, we didn't do that.
You got me by a year.
We didn't do that. We didn't do that. Not when we playing earnest basketball.
No, you do that Bill Lambert stuff, you're gonna get yourself duffed.
Y'all, hold on, real quick. Y'all close to the same.
That's exactly what I'm saying. I don't do that.
But this is the thing. When if you gonna clip man, hell no, nigga. If you clip any of my
There's
niggas,
a difference between a hard foul and trying to hurt somebody,
man,
bro.
if you clip any of my niggas, man, we coming at your motherfucking head. It is what it is. The same way, and this is how I can prove it. I can prove it very easily. BC, you know, correct me if I'm wrong. You're a Yankees fan, correct?
Yes.
And so the same way, if a motherfucker hit your guy, you gonna throw at that motherfucker. It is what it is. It's the sport.
I understand that, but I'm not talking about the team. I'm talking about individually. Yo, listen, me and you, right? You're 6'5", you 2 whatever. I'm 5'7", and I'm 1 whatever. Yo, I'm still not gonna try to hurt you. If I try to defend you on this break, on some real shit, I'm not gonna try to grab you out the air like I had bungees, bro. I'm gonna try to block you earnestly. First of all, I'm gonna leave the ground before you because I have to. Because you're taller than me. And then because you're heavier than me, I'm not gonna put myself in your direct path. I'm going to take an angle.
You're talking about what you would do. What I'm saying is,
what I'm talking about is a hard foul. Stop. What I'm talking about is a hard foul versus, listen, undercutting someone is talking about their legs. If you were bigger than me and you get up and it's body to body and you body me, that is not trying to hurt me. That's a hard foul. Hitting my legs in any
conversation back.
My nigga, like, I'm gonna get up and swing.
The conversation back to boxing. All I'm telling you is when I'm making these analogies, what I'm saying is that, nigga, even if you smaller than me, whatever you are, if you clip me, and then we're gonna get our get back. That's the school I grew up in. And so what I'm saying is even when it comes to boxing, you can't sit here and say, well, we just friends, and I'm talking about friends of mine. I'm not, no, fuck that. This is the sport. And so all this friend shit, that's the whole point that I'm making. I'm not, and I understand where you're coming from. All I'm saying is this whole friend shit that Shakur got, and it ain't a lot of fighters that got this friend shit going on. It's funny because people done brought up the Klitschko's brothers, the Charlos brothers. If you bring up brothers, that's one thing. But when we're talking about a nigga who just want to be friends with all the tough competition in his division,
I mean,
the same nigga, hold on. Let me finish. The same nigga that don't want to fight Devin at 47, but want to fight Conor Ben at 47. That same nigga, we talk, man, you soft as fuck, bro.
Nah, bro. Listen. There's a part of me that thinks it's soft as a boxing fan watching it, but there's a part of me that grew up with people and understand the delicate natures of people's psyche. Man. And when you in the trenches with your people, like yo, listen, Dub, you got a friend that might get out of pocket when he drink, and you understand the trauma that he from, so you'll never smack the fuck out of him, but he probably need the fuck smacked out of him. You know what I'm saying? Like, we have those people in our real lives, my nigga.
That's a different situation.
It's not.
What I'm talking about. I just want you to BC. I just want you to.
They just box for a living. It's not a different situation.
No, it is. So you telling me that a nigga that got drunk and acting a damn fool, I got to get him in order, so we ain't getting in no bullshit. That's what you telling me. What I'm saying is that.
No, I'm telling you, it's a nigga's psyche. I'm not talking about whether he drinks or not. I'm saying, like, there's a person with that kind of psyche, and just because they box for a living doesn't mean that person doesn't have a delicate psyche, and that's still his boy. So they don't do that with each other. We all have friends like that, bro.
Let me pass it around. And me and BC.
I just wanted to say one thing real quick.
Real quick. BC, you know you my brother, so it ain't nothing personal. I'm just saying, I disagree with you.
Not at all.
I disagree 100%.
I just want to say this real quick, Dub. Friends, how many of us have them? Friends. That's all I want to say.
One we can depend on.
All right, let me. Well, hey, the panel is open, man. Well, real quick, let me check. I got to check on the guys. Hot Rod, are you in the building? You on
I'm
me?
here.
All right, go ahead. What you got on this conversation? We ain't heard from you yet, brother. You're on mute again. You went back on mute. Go ahead, Hot Rod. All right, Hot Rod said he ain't got a goddamn thing on it. BVO, are you in the building? Nigga, why are y'all on the panel if y'all ain't gonna be in the building? Hold on, man. I gotta get both of these niggas to drop, man. Hold on, I got it.
Damn. It's a bunch of bull.
Well, Lee, if y'all ain't gonna be in the building and got something to say, what y'all here for? Respectfully. Hot Rod, do you have anything to say, brother?
He probably waiting on you to change the subject.
Well, he can answer the topic of conversation.
Smoking that good weed, man. Fuck. Man.
Or he doing this.
Crush, Cash, Puro, man, it's some y'all, man. What y'all got on anything? The back and forth me and BC just had right there. What y'all got on it, man?
Hey, real quick, like I said, when it comes to competition, ain't no making freaking friendship. I'm out for the kill. If you there, you're gonna get drilled. That's it. Nothing else to say.
Yeah, y'all know me. I'm not a friend of that style, that new age of sweet science y'all like to talk about. I'm not even a fan of that shit. So I don't like nothing soft in boxing. So about Shakur being this nigga's counselor back in the days, I don't give a fuck about none of that shit, nigga. Just fight. I want to see the fights, man. Fuck
I mean, I hear y'all, but Mildred Taylor, Sweet Pea Whitaker, it's the same thing, y'all. It just wasn't popular. We wasn't dealing with social media where every thought and breath you take is publicized, but it was the same situation.
I don't care about none of that. I just want to see the fights.
Hey,
I respect that.
Hold on, real quick, man. Shout out to the Queen in the building, Queen 71, man. And this is the beautiful point of. So he wants friends to pity each other in the ring and rob fans of good fights. Thank you. You robbing the people. You're literally robbing the people talking about this friendship shit.
He's selecting out tough competition and he's trying to get them to sign a peace treaty, man. That shit is pussy.
Hold on. Not with Keyshawn, but she was saying that you want. No, I don't think you understand what she was saying, Dub. She's saying you want them to fight so they can give us a trash fight because they're not going to give the same energy to each other because of their relationship. That's what she was saying to you, Dub. You didn't read her.
This nigga is a repeat offender.
I don't think she said none of that. What you just made up. I don't think she said none of that. But let me ask the sister. Hey, Queen, put it in the chat. Did you mean that we trying to whatever Brim just said? Say that again, Brim, for the sister to respond to. Say that one more time, brother.
She said, so you want friends to pity pat each other and rob the fans with a boring fight. So she's saying is if you're that close to each other, you're not going to get a quality fight because what it requires for you in the ring to be able to put on the performance that would make fans enjoy requires a certain element of I don't give a fuck how this person ends up feeling after I beat his ass.
Hey, Queen, you let me know if Brim...
Reread what she said and you'll know that what I'm saying is factual. Reread it. One more again.
I'll put it up here. I'm going to put it up here right here. I really want her to explain it because I read something totally different. Because what she said is, so he won't, not we. He said, so he wants friends to pity pat each other in the ring and rob fans of a good fight. When
she say he is one of us making a point here on the panel, I believe, when she's mentioning he.
I think when she say he, she's talking about Shakur. That's what I think.
I think you're wrong, Pimpin'.
Hey, sister. Respectfully, put it if you still in the building, put it in the chat and let us know who right on that one. Because
Now she's talking about one of us want these friends to get in there
Queen
and
71.
not really
If
fight
you're
out.
still here with us, let Dub know that what I'm saying is correct, and if I'm wrong, then I can eat this crow. But I don't think so.
Shout out to Angie Baby in the building. Shout out to Freaking Flyer in the building. You know what I'm saying? Shout out to Rick Timms, the sunny side of Houston. Shout out to the sunny side. Shout out to Picasso as well. Hey man, much love and respect. Y'all make sure I hit the like button. I probably shouldn't have to say that no more, man. We too far past this shit. They say hit the like button. I guess it is what it is though. Y'all, hey, the panel is open. Y'all go ahead.
Well,
go ahead.
Well, as you can see, Doug, this is why I have the same exact energy for every single fighter who fits this narrative. And it's that reality, just about most of our favorite fighters fit this narrative with making these type of moves.
Shout out, real quick, OG, shout out to Nick Gurr in the building as well. Hey, you know what's so crazy? When you got a name that's so capped like that, nigger. When you got a name so capped like that, it's okay though. We ain't gonna hate on it. We gonna show
Yeah, that name is questionable as hell. Listen, who's behind that profile?
They do it on purpose.
Who behind that profile? It better not be no middle-aged white dude, bro. Quit playing with me, son.
I didn't even see the damn comment, man. I didn't even.
Hey, Nigger.
No, his name is Nick Gurr. NIC.
Gurr. We don't need that over here, man. Don't you take that
Hey, but remember, there's a football player right now. His name is Noah Nigger, man.
Yeah.
That shit is hilarious, bro. I can't lie. His name is Noah Nigger, man.
Because everybody do.
Yeah.
Go ahead.
Pretty much.
Go ahead, OG.
Yeah, I was just saying, man, we can't have this in the sport. I don't care what somebody did for you. Everybody did something for somebody. Well, he was down and out. He was homeless. He couldn't feed himself. He talked about doing something stupid, and I talked him out of it. What the mother effer do? And everybody did that for some damn body. We all did it for somebody. And we do it on a daily basis. If you live in real life. So that's a lame ass excuse. Because the whole thing is, this can help better somebody's situation. In every situation, set up some sort of generational wealth, and these jokers just talk about friend and this, that, and the other. Well, real friends are going to build generational wealth. Like I said, today's fighters, they don't know how to hustle, my guys. They don't know how to hustle. And once again, the grumpy OG has proven y'all still wet behind the ear when I say a few things. Because just look at it. Now you got guys get screamed at for making money moves. Then you get guys that don't want to make money. What are we doing? You say guys want to make a legacy.
Hold on, what you mean by that, Crush the Legend? What you mean by that?
Huh?
What you mean by that, Crush the Legend? I was getting a little confused there. You got to explain that to me for a second. Hold up, because I ain't young whippersnapper. I'm close to the 50 to 40, so you got to holler at me now.
See, I wasn't calling nobody on a panel. Young whippersnappers. God damn, I'm talking to the young whippersnappers. It's not you old fart. I know you up there with me, but you're a little younger than me. But welcome to the old side of things. I got you about 5 or 6 years, and I know you happy to be 50, but goddamn, I've been here for about 6 years, man, and it ain't easy. It ain't easy what we gotta go through, so they don't understand what we go through and what we came up watching. So, to them, we ran, y'all just on range, y'all old, this, that, and other, blah, blah, blah. Well, young asses went back and did some research and see how things was done back then, and maybe they'll understand and appreciate the art of the sport a little more. But today's chant is money. This is what these younger generations talk about. Money, money, money. Okay. Well, learn how to hustle, baby. This is boxing. You here to make damn money, or you here to get credits off of merit or something? Make the damn money. You two good of friends that y'all can't make money together. You ain't no friend of mine, my guy. You ain't no friend of mine. Somebody's afraid to find out that they ain't better than that damn friend. And when I grew up, friends, we was competitive, like Dub said, on the basketball court. Nothing personal, but we get on that court, we on different sides of the team, we gonna get at it. And then after the game, we gonna get right back to what we was doing before then, smoking J's, chasing the girls and doing whatever. It's competition. The only time you're friends is when you're on the same damn team. I'ma say it again. The only time you're friends is when you're on the same side. And that's how it's supposed to be. But this younger generation is missing that for some damn reason. They are. Let's look at what's going on. They all play a part in it. And just like Ben said earlier, I'm tired of these dudes. Let's move on from these jokers. They ain't giving us a damn thing that we want. I'm going to say it again. They are not. And they ain't really gave us a damn thing that we all collectively wanted. So let's move on, because the next generation seem like they want to do things right. They seem like they got the hustle and the ambition and the drive in them. These dudes we keep talking about, they too damn cute and too divish for me. What's the next thing gonna do? Oh man, I can't fight him. I'm in love with his sister. What's gonna be next?
And real quick, OG, like even with Rick Tins say, man, he's still on. Real quick, let me pull my brother Rick Tins. He said, man, I'm still on the court Monday, Wednesdays, and Thursday. Let's go. Excellent cardio. But at the same time, it's a difference between being on the court and nigga, because if we just playing, that's one thing. You know what I'm saying? If we just out there to get cardio in, it don't mean nothing, then that's one thing. But if we on the motherfucking court and it means something, nah, you're not gonna do that shit, bro. Competition is different. And all I'm saying is that the same way you'll sit here and spar these niggas, right? You'll sit here and spar with them, but then when it comes to a fight, hell, the reason me and Rick will never be on the same court professionally, on the same court that I was on at one point in time, not saying he wasn't on it. Hell, if he was on the court, I was too young to be on that court with him. But at the same time, nigga, y'all niggas the same age, and y'all, you literally saying right now, I'll go up and whip Teofimo Lipo or Teofimo Lopez ass, and then I'll drop the belt so you can get the belt. No, nigga, we don't want to see that. If you gonna go whoop Teofimo ass, the unified champion, or excuse me, he ain't even unified. He the WBO champion and the lineal champion at 40. Well, if you gonna go whoop the lineal champion ass, then don't move back down. Fight Antoine. You know what I'm saying? Don't drop the belts. So your little homie supposedly can get the belt. No, don't do that. Nigga, keep that same energy. Keep all that energy. And when you talking about, well, I'll move back down, well, hell, why you ain't already challenging these niggas for their belts then? Why you not challenging them? Why you not fighting Raymond Murtala? Right now, I got him whooping Raymond Murtala ass. Why you ain't challenging the nigga then? All that
and you know he doesn't want to.
Ain't nobody trying to hear that bullshit, man. It's bullshit. And we're going to call bullshit when we hear it. Go ahead, Piero.
I was saying, why doesn't he fight Murtala? Because he doesn't want to.
He ducking.
Call it what you want, bro. The fighters run their careers. Like, we just watch them.
See, if I call it, so is he ducking or is he not?
I mean, if you want to call it a duck, I mean, like that's.
I'm asking. I'm asking what you call it.
What I call it? I don't call it anything.
All right. I don't know how you don't call it.
That's me personally, you know. That's me personally.
Well, you out of order.
No, ain't out of order. Like,
I'm gonna call you out of order.
At the end of the day, bro, like we can scream and moan all we want. The fighters do what they want to do in the ring and how they move their careers. No fighter has ever asked the right side, who should I fight?
Facts. And guess what? They don't have to ask me. But if they're not challenging themselves, if they're not making the fights, what you want me to say?
Whatever you need to say.
Exactly what I'm saying right now. Nigga, if you talking about I'll move up to fight Tio at 40, but then I'm gonna move back down and drop the belt so my friend can get the belt. No, nigga, keep that belt. And then he gonna whoop his ass too. When did we get to a point that fighters ain't trying to prove that they're the best? When we got to that point?
It's been like that for a minute, though, with these new ass dudes. Been like that for a minute. People just catching on to it. Some people ain't caught on yet.
Well, I'm get what I'm gonna call them, OG. Hoe ass niggas, bitch ass niggas, fuck niggas, niggas who don't fuck it. All right, that's fine. You supposed to be the quote unquote boogeyman, Baba Yaga. Hold on, man. Let me get a Baba Yaga drop, man. This is what this nigga say he is right here. According to him. This ain't according to me. I'm just telling you the truth. This is what this man say.
He once was an associate of ours. We called him Baba Yaga.
The boogeyman?
Well, John wasn't exactly the boogeyman. He was fucking boogeyman.
Well, if he the one that was supposed to kill the boogeyman, I'm calling you this shit right now.
Nice. I know that guy. Was it Beetlejuice? Beetlejuice. How do you know
Who's the greatest fighter of all time?
Me.
You could beat Mayweather?
Hell yeah.
This is that you, Doug? This is what these niggas sound like. This is exactly what these niggas sound like. This nigga sound like Beetlejuice out there. The nigga sound like this right here.
Well, let me ask you this. Who was the best boxer ever, in your opinion? I know you're a boxing expert.
Me.
You? You're the best boxer ever? Mm-hmm. Well, who'd win in a fight, you or Mayweather?
Me.
Okay. Yeah. You or Mike Tyson?
Mike Tyson is a pussy. He's scared.
This is what these niggas sound like. And get what I gotta tell them. I gotta tell them one thing.
You smoke crack, don't you? You smoke crack, don't you? Look at me, boy.
That's how I'm looking at these facts, man. I almost called the brother a faggot. Respectfully. All I'm telling you is this. This is my last one. If you gonna say talk all this big shit that you talking, I'm looking at you like this.
The fuck is wrong with you people? Who raised?
I know you was raised
You
by.
gotta order, Dub. You gotta order, Dub.
You can call me whatever you want to, but I'm all the way in order because only thing I'm doing is giving criticism where criticism is due. That's the only thing I'm doing.
You know I'm just messing with you, right, Dub?
No, it's okay. I ain't got no problem. You still owe me a drop. I'm waiting for the drop. Send the drop to me. All I'm trying to tell you is this. What this nigga Shakur Stevenson is doing right now is ridiculous. Ain't nobody trying to see this shit. Ain't nobody trying to hear this shit. If you talking about you as special, you the best fighter, you the best defensive fighter in the sport of boxing, then go prove it.
But he's about to fight. If he's about to fight Tio, what we talking about though? If he's about to fight Tio, that's a high-end, high-quality fighter. So what are we bitching about? Actually, we only bitching because he's talking about fighting at 140 and dropping the belt and going back to 135, which I don't personally have a problem with. I think you have a problem with the fact that he said he's going to give the belt to Keyshawn, like he has the power to do that, which I can't blame you for having that issue. But for him,
I didn't say it. He said it. I didn't say none of that shit.
I know. I'm just saying. I'm saying you have an issue with him saying that, on which I can't necessarily blame you for that, but does he have the power to actually give Keyshawn the belt? Probably not.
If he dropped the belt for no reason, and then move back down.
It's not no reason he's staying. If he wins the beat, let's say he fights T.O., beats him, but stays at 135, then he doesn't keep the belt at 140. That's the reason.
Man, you tell me, what's the last fighter you remember moving up in weight, right? And we know weight can. Hold on. You don't need what?
The answer before you ask it though. Canelo had the belt at 175 and let it go and kept it moving.
Once again, you didn't even listen to what I was gonna ask.
Sorry, I wasn't listening to understand. I was listening to respond. I'm sorry. Go ahead.
So once again, you tell me a fighter that had moved up, made weight, whatever, and then dropped the belt to go back down.
I answered the question before you asked it because I told you. I knew you. I knew what you was about to say before you said it. Canelo, Mayweather. Come on, the list can grow. It's a much bigger list than you think, my player. It is a much bigger list than you think. Roy Jones. You want me to keep going?
To get the fighter. I mean, to vacate the belt for their friend.
No.
Yeah.
Twist. I'm just talking about moving up, getting the belt, winning, and then going back down. And the friend element changes the whole dynamic.
Hold on. What's the name of the show?
Huh?
Are there friends in boxing? That's the name.
I mean, there's no friends in the ring, but there are friends in boxing, yes. But there's no friends in the ring.
Amazing.
And even if that was a reason that they dropped the belt so their friend can have it, no boxer would be dumb enough to say that in public.
That part right there, I can't disagree with that part right there. That's why I can't disagree with. I cannot disagree with that because you're asking for heat. You're asking for people to have issues. I cannot say y'all wrong about that. You're not. Y'all not.
But y'all lucky. And look. Y'all lucky. It's Labor Day weekend, so I'm on the grill. You know what I'm saying? I'm on the grill.
Hey, send me up some grilled chicken breast, bro.
Hey, where you at?
I'm in New Haven, Connecticut.
Nah, I can't. It'll be spoiled.
Man, you better FedEx that shit. Open up. Just listen. Make sure it's vacuum packed. Send it one day. FedEx, bro. I'll get it the next morning.
The best I can do is I'm gonna send you pictures.
You motherfucker, you.
I'm just telling you the best I can do. Hell, you still owe me a drop. So
yeah, but listen, that drop is sitting right now, going through its process.
Do I have it?
Well, you can't have it because there's legal things that had to be done, and I'm in the middle of moving, bro. You know, so there's some things going on. That's the reason why you haven't got it yet, because I had to do my paperwork, bro. You know,
it's legal things going on with the food that I'm cooking tomorrow.
Oh, see, you on that boy? Legal things going on with the food. That is so uncertified. You out of order right now. So you really got to sort it out. You ain't right.
Hey, everybody gonna use legal terms out here. Now I might as well utilize my own goods. So
no, I had to pay for the copyrights, and then I got to register it, and then there's it's got to there's certain. I put a pause on some because I wouldn't look into what we talking about till beginning of October to put that out because timing is important.
I thought you
so that's the reason why, Doug.
Hold on. Well, I all right. I don't know. I thought you had made. I'm out of order. We'll talk.
No, you're not out of order because you didn't know, so you don't not out of order. I'll just let you know it was done, and then I had to go back and do the last part, get it all cleared out, and then I paid to get the joint. Then I was like, okay, let me negotiate so I can maybe get full rights or whatever have you, so I can do what I need to do on my end of the business. But then I got to move, so I had to put that on hold, and it wasn't an immediate rush on it. So before I can have it, and the thing is, you could have already heard it. But you didn't want to hear it because you wanted to hear it right, was in its full.
I told you that. I said.
So that's why you waiting longer. So you can't blame me necessarily, especially considering the timing of things, because it was such a long time in between, the situation of the circumstances for the month of November.
We'll talk about the background. I apologize. I didn't know.
No, but it was fair. No, you don't have to apologize because what you're saying was absolutely fair based on just the premise of what you're talking about.
Yeah.
You didn't have this context, so what you said was fair, bro. You wasn't out of order.
No. So I gotta ask this. I got two questions, and I'm going. I don't know how long I'm going 2 hours tonight. I'm only going 2. So I gotta ask this question right here, man. Errol Spence, and this goes directly into the conversation we were just having as far as Shakur want to be everybody's damn friend. Errol Spence, he looking to come back. That's what the reports are. I don't know if it's true or not. Until Errol Spence fight, I can't say that brother is coming back. I can't say it.
Right.
But I will say this. When he said he was coming back, Mel, he came out with the lion eating the big fish, also coming out with the lion eating the boots out there. You know what I'm saying? So I think that's challenging two of the top guys at 54, saying that he willing to come back to 54 and look to reign again. What's y'all opinion on EJ coming back, as well as Mel coming out with the cryptic messages that he coming out with against EJ and Boots? What's y'all thoughts on that?
Give an order so everybody speaks.
All right, I get real quick. Let me. I gotta test it again real quick. Hot Rod, you in the building? All right, Hot Rod, too. BVO, you in the building? The fat bastard sleep, respectfully, and I love the fat bastard. And if you call him out his name a couple times, he might come rock with you. All right, let me do it this way. I'm going reverse order with the niggas that I know rocking. Piro, we coming to you. We going BC. We going Crush the Legend. We going Brim. Piro, what you got on Errol Spence coming back? Mel putting out the cryptic. It wasn't even tweets. I believe they was on Instagram. The cryptic messages that he put out, as far as the lion with the big fish in his mouth, the lion with the boot in his mouth. What's your thoughts on Mel coming back? And then what's your thoughts on EJ and Mel, and any way you want to take it? Starting with Piro, going BC, going Crush, going Brim.
To be honest, not too much. Like you said, they were cryptic. He literally dropped any fighter of relevance near his weight class. If he makes any of those fights, I'll be happy to watch him. So, but at the end of the day, they're just cryptic messages. You know, if they make Mel and EJ, I'd watch it. You know, good fight.
Hey, hold on real quick, man. Shout out to Big Dog Willie in the building with the $10 in the super chat. Big Dog say he on a tour on y'all motherfuckers right now. Respectfully. I say this respectfully. Big Dog say he on a tour. He said, salute the Rightside. He supporting my I Told You So tour. The greatest historical movement in YouTube boxing history. This action is to fight back the tyrannical cult, aka Tankamaniacs. God bless. Shout out to Big Dog. And we're gonna read it one more time, because $10 in super chat. We're not gonna look over it like that. So once again, the brother said, salute Dub, Rightside. He's supporting.
You want me to read it?
Well, shit, I thought.
Let's go salute Dub, Rightside. He's supporting
wait a minute. I don't read fast enough.
You don't read like you mean it.
Amazing. Go ahead. Read. Well, read it then.
It says, salute Dub, Rightside. He's supporting my I Told You So tour, the greatest historical movement in YouTube boxing history. This action is to fight back the tyrannical cult, aka Tankamaniacs. God bless.
Hey, shout out to Big Dog for the $10 in the super chat, man. Much love and respect.
Big Dog.
And if y'all don't know, around here, we call Big Dog, we call him the truth teller, because that man has been absolutely correct about all the super chats he's been dropping. He missed it by a week. But
he hit it. He hit it on the nose.
If you miss calling the fight by a week, I ain't got no smoke for you. Shout out to Big Dog in the building.
Hey, my thoughts on this are as such. I like Errol Spence, and I'm a life fan before I'm a boxing fan. And he's a young brother, an athletic brother, but he fucked himself up pretty good with real life outside of boxing. He ain't had no whole lot of wear and tear in terms of boxing that I could say from what I saw. I can't speak for him, but from what I saw. So I think he should hang it up before he starts talking like James Toney, Evander Holyfield, and such. But him getting it in with his stablemate and them both getting bread for their families, I'm all the way for that.
Oh, but hold on. If you my friend, you'll fight me.
That's what I just said.
But you disagreed when I said about Shakur.
No, I didn't disagree with what you said about Shakur. I didn't agree or disagree. What I said is that I understand both sides. I understand that there are like outside of like I know you in YouTube and I know you out YouTube, and we're not much different in or out YouTube, but there's life and then there's YouTube. You know what I'm saying? And that's the same with them. And as stablemates or people when they were coming up, when niggas was in the trenches, when the chips was down, it's just like AAU. It's like when the chips was down, when you wasn't nobody, when you was ranked in your town, but not in another nigga town, and it's time to go put it down. Like your man that was with you when y'all was training, y'all was waking up, y'all was doing suicides and all of that. Niggas is sprinting until they vomiting. That's your man differently, dub. And going against him versus having him in the trenches with you is different. And that's the mindset that I was referring to when I was talking about that. And because boxing is such a solitary sport, it's not like basketball. Like there's a couple of us, we might got 15 people on the team or 12 people on the team, but you're really cool with like the core 3 or 4. You know what I'm saying? Boxing is like you, your trainer, and whoever the fuck else around that might not be in the ring with you that way. It's just a different type of sport. So I was talking about the mindset from that when I said that.
Y'all go ahead.
I ask you this though.
Oh, wait a minute. BVO, you in the building?
Welcome back.
We did. Hey, shout out to my brother, man. Hey, he coming from the dead, man.
Yo, BVO, man. Next time you come up to New York, you better see about me, my nigga.
I definitely will, my guy. How you feeling, man?
I'm well, man. All is well. I won't do no crybaby stuff. I woke up. My family's in good health. All is good.
Yeah, it's good to hear from you, man. I tell you one thing though. No one said this about Mike Tyson and Riddick Bowe. They were best friends, man. Everybody knows that. They never fought. So I mean,
different eras, man. Everything ain't wasn't public back then. I'm sure if they was dealing with this social media era, maybe it'd be a little more flack. But also, they don't run their mouth as much as these fighters in this era as well for saying things and putting themselves on Front Street to get attacked. So.
Hey, point about Mildred Taylor and Sweet Pea. That I go. Hold on, real quick. Mike Tyson never said I'm gonna go get a belt, and after I get the belt, I'm gonna vacate it so my friend can get a vacant belt. He never said that. Shakur said it, but
no, he never said that. But he did say on David Letterman that he would never fight Riddick. That was his man. They came up together. He definitely said that on David Letterman.
That's
you can look it up.
Lennox Lewis didn't fight. That's why him and Lennox Lewis didn't fight for as long as they didn't. Like it was just we didn't have social media back then, bro. It's just a different animal altogether.
Amen.
Yeah.
Go ahead.
The old school fighters didn't do some of the same stuff these new fighters. We're acting like some of this stuff is new and it's not.
I got you. I got everybody.
But you need to get yourself right now, Dub, because we give you a lot of data.
All right, well, fuck it. I get everybody. If that's what we want to do, we can do it.
I need you to get yourself right now because part of your argument is flawed.
You smoke crack, don't you? Look at me, boy. Don't you?
I get what Dub is saying.
Hey, there he is.
shit about boxing. They don't.
No, what?
I mean, yeah, a whole bunch of moves. Woulda won, shoulda won, coulda won, but they did.
What happened? I just got my hair done 2 days ago, and she put grease in my shit, so the shit was like, you know, like when you sweating and things like that, and the grease come in my face, it burnt my eyes. Type
You
shit.
overdoing it now,
I
dog.
feel like I'm saying bullshit. Like this is real fat.
Funny,
Come on,
dog.
man. I just got my hair done 2 days ago.
Swing the wind.
2 days ago. I just got my hair and she put grease in my shit. I just got my hair done 2 days ago. I just got my hair done. I just got my hair done. I just got my hair done 2 days ago. I just got my hair and she put grease in my shit.
Yeah, that doesn't push you, bro.
I just got my hair done. 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 Boy, like I'm that bullshit. Like this is real fat. Like this is real fat. Real fat. It burned my eyes. Like this is real fat. I just got my hair done 2 days ago. I just got my hair done. I just got my hair done. I just got my hair done.
Crush the Legend, it's on you, Crush. Go ahead, Crush.
What's the question, getting dub?
Our brother over eating good.
Oh yeah, I'm over here snacking at work, goddamn. You damn right.
That sound like chicken. It sound like you mealing over there.
Chicken. Oh, but this ain't nothing but potato chips and pretzels, my God. I'm talking about chicken. Snyder pretzels, man.
Now you out of water. Now you out of water. God damn. Can I get some niggas in order around here?
I get some niggas in order around here.
Can I get
The potato chips. The potato chips sound $7 size, fam.
You said chicken. I never heard somebody say it sound like you eating chicken.
I didn't say chicken. I didn't say that.
No, not you, dog. The fuck, you out of order.
Well, y'all, hey, go ahead, Brim. Go ahead. Well, matter of fact, before Brim finish, because Brim, I gotta let you go. Go ahead and finish your point, BVO, and then let me let Brim go. Let me go to BC, then let me go to Crush. Crush, get some water, respectfully. Get some water. Go on and rinse the damn chips or the pretzels or whatever.
Hey, man, I got pure leaf tea, goddamn, a bottle of water and some goddamn lemonade here. I stay ready, so I wanted to get ready, but thank you respectfully.
Hey, real quick, man, shout out to Big Dog Willie. Big Dog said, when I come, he said, when I come to BVO and Doug Rightside channel, I truly feel, my bad, I truly feel I'm with family. Salute to these brothers. Even though BVO on some bullshit, he's my bro. Hey man, shout out to my brother with the $5 in the super chat. Shout out to Big Dog. Hey, at least Big Dog this hour was on some bullshit.
Hey, Willie, man, where's my wallet, man? Shout out to Willie, man. Running around here, man, with all that blue like he's money.
Put it in your back pocket, man. I was listening to you over at KQ. You said, man, these Chicago nigga, I gotta check for my wallet. I said, damn, your wallet been in the same place every time I talk to you. It's in your damn back.
Hey, you know, a Chicago nigga pull out a blade and say, give me that wallet. You know, they do that.
Your wallet and your phone.
Shout out to my man KQ, man. But at the end of the day, man, that Puerto Rican know what he doing, man. So he not slick, man. I mean, at the end of the day, man, ain't nobody saying, oh, let me go watch Shakur versus Josh Pabley, or let me go watch Shakur versus Zapata. Ain't nobody watching his fights, man. Say what you want about.
But we watched both of them. Matter of fact, we called them.
The disrespect.
But I'm saying you're not trying to watch that on playback like you did when you watched.
But hold on. But that ain't the point, BVO. The point is, and I can give him credit for those fights. I can give him credit, but I can't give you credit for saying, "Oh, I'm gonna go up and beat Teofimo Lopez," and then I'm gonna drop the belt so my brother can win a vacant belt. I'm not giving you credit for that shit.
He overdoing it, man. All I'm saying
bro.
is he overdoing it. That's all. He overdoing it.
That's a fact. He didn't need that last part where he could have said, I'm a BTO and dropped the belt. If he had left it at that, it would have been all right, even though he didn't even need to say that. But the last part was just a little too much extra, just too much divulging of information to be dissected and critiqued and criticized. Just too much.
Or as my dad would say, that was too much pickle pulling.
But the
That was too much pickle pulling right there.
reason he did it for a reason. He said those things for a reason. The reason he said them is because he wanted to make it that much more clear. Even when the man was a champion and lost his belt on the scales. As far as damn, what's the nigga name from I can't even call the nigga name no more. The nigga who want to fight everybody, supposedly. He want to fight him in the damn dressing room. Keyshawn. Even when he did that, he sat there and told us, even though he'll tell you he want to be undisputed, well, I'm not going to fight this dude. Well, he got the belt. He got the belt that's going to stop you from being undisputed. You ain't hold on. I'm a Shakur fan. I'm a fan of Shakur. Go look at my whatchamacallit right now. Go look at my banner and all you gotta do is click on my name. Go look. I got Devin and Shakur as my top two guys.
What does that mean?
But I'm not gonna sit here and give this nigga credit for ducking smoke. I'm not giving him
ducking smoke with who?
Everybody. He ducks.
Cut it out. Now you reaching that. You can't say you're a fan of Shakur and say he ducking smoke with everybody. Like you reaching right now. Your name is Dalcine right now. You out of order.
I'm very out of order. I'm very out of order.
Who are you ducking?
I got you. I'm out of order by saying everybody. I'm out of order. Let me be very specific. When he had the opportunity to fight Devin Haney for undisputed, he ducked that Rick.
No, he did not duck. Stop it. He made a wrong move, but the truth of the matter is, this is what happened exactly. You know what happened. Devin made an offer. He figured, hey, I can get a little bit more money if I go this avenue because the percentage I'm getting is dookie. He went that route, and Devin dropped the belts immediately because Devin's intention was to drop the belts. That's really what his intention was. Go back and see the note that he left on his Instagram at the beginning of the year. His goal was to fight Loma, then move up. His goal was not to fight Shakur. So let's not do this. Let's not pretend. Let's not.
Devin told that man, and correct me if I'm wrong. Devin told that man, I'll give you a chance at undisputed 75-25. That's the split, but you get a chance for undisputed. Am I wrong?
You're not wrong. And Shakur should have called the bluff and did it.
Hold on, wait a minute. Let me finish. So you telling me the same nigga who said he wanted to be undisputed at 30, never became undisputed at 30, lost his belt on the scales because he said he couldn't make the weight no more, had the opportunity to become what he said he wanted to be, undisputed, at 35, in one fight, and he turned it down.
He didn't turn it down. Well, he did turn down to 75-25. He just tried to get 10 more. He tried to get 10 more percent through petitioning through the sanctioning body. And Devin, the moment he did that, Devin dropped the belts. So I can't say he ducked, but he should have called Devin's bluff because I don't think Devin had any real intention to fight Shakur at 135. And he knew Shakur wouldn't take no 75-25. That's what I first think happened. But it's fair.
The man ain't did nothing that he told us he wanted to do. He ain't done none of it.
Oh boy, you adding extras though a little bit though. You adding a little bit of extras. You still keep on disregarding the fact that we told you that Mike Tyson and Riddick Bowe were veterans. They didn't fight each other. Pernell Whitaker and Meldrick Taylor, a whole different generation of fighters, did not fight each other because of the basis of their friendship.
You're not gonna do this. So you telling me did the man say he wanted to be undisputed at 30?
Listen, you're not gonna get me to disagree with you on that. I don't disagree with that. What you done?
Okay.
I'm just saying. You saying he dug Devin? He didn't dug Devin. He just went the wrong route. He tried to get a little bit more money, and Dev dropped the belt.
It's a bunch of bull. This is outrageous. This is outrageous.
No.
Rough on him now.
No, he needs to know.
Okay.
He's always crying.
Stop fucking crying about
Who's
Shakur.
crying? I'm not crying about anything. I'm
on my own show and I can't finish a statement because you so out of order right now. So I'm asking you direct questions. Did the man say he wanted to be undisputed at 30?
Yes.
Did he do that?
No.
Did he attempt to do it?
I can't say. I mean, I don't. He never got a chance to because he never made the weight enough to be able to do it. So I'm gonna say no. Then I'm just gonna go with no. Go ahead, continue.
Did he say he wanted to be undisputed at 35?
Sure did.
Did he have an opportunity to do it?
Yes, he did.
Did he do it?
No, he didn't.
Now we're talking about him moving up to 40. We're talking about this. Him talking about he moving up to 40. He said, did he say that I'll move up to 40 to beat Teofimo Lopez and then drop the belt so my friend can get a vacant title? Did he say that? Hold on. You went on mute. You went on mute, Brim. Brim, you on mute.
The fuck is wrong with you people? Who raised you?
That's exactly what that man said. When are we gonna hold these niggas accountable?
What was the last part you were saying?
Hold on, no. See, the funny thing is niggas, Crush the Legend, and shout out to my OG. Crush, you done been here for a lot of this shit when I've been talking. When I went at Devin Head, right? When I went at Devin, niggas didn't have no problem with that. They jumped on the panel with me and agreed 100% with me. Am I lying about that, Crush?
You are telling the truth, Dub.
So now I'm going at Shakur in the same fashion that I went at Devin. Am I lying about that?
Nope. Telling the truth about that.
But now all of a sudden, when I'm going at Shakur, some type of way, nobody don't know nothing about nothing.
Dub, you're doing too much again, bro.
Now
I agree with you.
Hold on, Brim. You went on mute. You done sacrifice your time. I'm coming back to you.
Bro, my internet went out for a second, bro. Come on, man.
What you want me to do? I can't pay your bill.
Stop being out of order. That's what I want you to do.
I can't pay your bill, brother. Respect.
It ain't got to do with the bill. See, now you get funny. You dirty rat.
No, I'm keeping the same energy. I've been asking you.
Diabolical.
Hold on, Chris. Let me ask this. So now, when I went at Devin, niggas' internet wasn't going out when I went at Devin, was it?
No, not at all. No.
So now that I'm going at Shakur, and niggas' internet going out.
Put a beat on you freestyling right now.
Oh no, it's not. Hold on.
Put a beat on Dub freestyle.
I can't even finish. This is how diabolical this is.
No, you being diabolical.
Who the hell do you think you're talking to?
You out of order, man.
You so out of order that I gotta join you. I'm sorry, but I gotta join you in the out of order though.
Hold on, man. You can't join me yet, cause according to you,
my internet is back on. Cut it out, bro. It was a very short span.
I gotta finish saying what I'm gonna say. I gotta finish saying this.
After you, sir.
And Crash, I'm just asking you, OG. Am I keeping the same energy about these fighters, in your opinion?
You have been one of the most good assessments when it comes to these fighters.
I'm a fan. These are guys I'm fans of. These are guys that I'm fans of. Just because I'm a fan of yours don't mean I ain't finna be critical and stay on your helmet if you ain't doing what I think is right. That's the fact. And so now that Shakur is doing this out of order shit, I gotta call this shit out of order.
Look at Brim.
You can take your glass. Hold on, man. We gotta get Brim to drop now.
The fucking nobody.
Fucking nobody. It's John Wick.
And that's what we believe. That's what we believe, Brim. We believe you, John. You could possibly be John Wick out this motherfucker.
Nah, I'm one jick.
I ain't got no problem. All I'm telling you is this. At the end of the day, I hadn't made none of this shit up. I done kept the same energy for all these guys. And the reason I do it, hold on. The reason I do it is because I gotta go in the when I attack Tank Davis. When I attack him, guess what? I gotta make sure that I got a ground to stand on. I ain't being biased. When I attack Errol Spence, when I attack Bud Crawford, when I attack Canelo Alvarez, when I attack any of these top guys, Boots Ennis, I done talk bad about all these guys. And the reason being, it's nothing personal. I love the sport of boxing. I want to see these niggas fight each other. That's what I want to see. And so when I'm sitting here saying what I'm saying right now, it's not nothing personal against Shakur. I think Shakur is fantastic, but at the same time, he out of order. When Devin was out here and Bill, when they was doing their bullshit, I caught them motherfuckers out of order. When Tank got out of order, Tank is out of order right now. I called a nigga out of order. When Bud Crawford was supposed to be fighting Errol Spence, and he was ducking and dodging, in my personal opinion, I called the nigga out of order.
Who was ducking and dodging?
I ain't getting into all that. I ain't getting into it. We can disagree there. I disagree with you. I think Bud definitely ducked and dodged. I think so.
Yeah, he ducked and dodged while they played his ass off of them bullshit, but they offered all the other fights that was lesser than more. Yeah, all right.
Well,
True story.
EJ did the heavy lifting. EJ was the one who was.
I don't want to hear. It's easy to do heavy lifting if you block off the building, don't let nobody else walk in.
I'm not trying to argue about that shit. I give Bud his credit. For when we finally got the fight, and I have to give Bud all the credit in the world for putting hands on EJ. I give him that credit. The same way when niggas tell me EJ was high and was hurt and all that other kind of shit, I don't want to hear none of that shit. No, Bud whooped his ass. I don't give a damn about none of that shit. I keep the same energy for all these guys. I pride myself.
Add something, please.
Well, when it's your turn, I pride myself.
Never mind.
I pride myself on keeping the same energy.
Never fight turn.
I ain't trying to do all that other shit that y'all trying to do, man. I'm not trying to do it. And you still out of order. Hold on, man. Now we got to get a nigga another drop, man. All right, this is what we gonna do tonight, man. This what we gonna. This what the fuck we gonna do. Hey, all right, if this what you want to do, we can do it.
Boy, that escalated quickly.
Damn. It's a bunch of bull.
Talking that bullshit. We ain't got time for it right here. Matter of fact,
I want order.
We gonna have order around this motherfucker. That's what we gonna have. So if I can sit here and criticize and critique fighters the same way I'm criticizing and critiquing Shakur right now, don't sit here and tell me I'm being. No, I know I ain't being biased because the same way any of these other dudes that if I felt like they did some flaw shit, Crush the Legend will sit there and, man, I'll say some shit. Crush be like, man, ain't none of these guys fought nobody. And Crush, I said it respectfully. That's my Crush voice right there. Ain't none of them. That's my Crush voice, respectfully. But at the same time, I can't disagree with him. I can understand it. All I'm trying to tell you is that the same way I done had criticism for all these guys, I don't want to hear no nigga get out here talking about, oh, we friends and I'm gonna go up and beat this nigga and then vacate the belt so this nigga can get the belt. Where you ever heard a nigga say I'm gonna go whoop somebody's ass and vacate the belt so another nigga can get the belt? Where you ever heard that shit? You ain't never heard it?
I haven't heard it, though.
Okay then, so we gotta criticize it. It's ridiculous.
Dub, do you understand that I'm not disagreeing with that part of it? The issue that I'm having is we've given you perfect examples, historical examples with all-time great fighters where they did not fight each other because the bond of the friendship, and you basically just disavowing these things we've told you like we didn't tell you. Like I didn't tell you
I'm
to
not disavowing none of it. What I'm trying to tell you is you tell me one time a nigga said, and even when you keep bringing up Meldrick Taylor and Sweet Pea, they was in each other's weight class for
a long enough period of time to fight.
I agree with that. I do agree with
What
that.
about Riddick Bowe and Mike Tyson? Same thing. So just that basic premise right there, context matters.
I don't know the relationship behind the scenes between Riddick Bowe and Mike Tyson. I don't know that relationship.
All I'm saying though is, Dub, is I don't have an issue with you having an issue with him saying, "Oh, I'm gonna beat this person and drop the belt so Keyshawn can give it." You, that's fair. But the fact that him and Keyshawn has a deeper bond and they haven't fought each other, the fact that you have an issue with him with that alone, I have an issue with you with that when we have historical evidence of other fighters doing the same thing. It's the extra stuff that I feel like you have every right to get on them for. But just the basic premise though of them two not fighting each other because of the bond that they have and the details of their relationship, I think that basic premise is where I have an issue with you with, because you are, even though you're acknowledging it, you're not really acknowledging that we just said that, because you just gloss over it and keep it moving and go right back to getting on Shakur about the fact that he said he's gonna win and get the title to.
Like I told your ass from the beginning, I don't know nothing about Shakur helping Keisha. I don't know what he helped.
But I told you that though. You know when you get new information, you know how that works.
I got you. You can tell me that. All I'm telling you is until I go and research it and find that out, and I haven't had that chance. But you can say that. My thing is even if that's the case, you don't sit here and say I'm moving up to 40 to whoop a nigga ass, then I'm gonna vacate it so this nigga can get the belt.
Fair.
You don't do no shit like that.
Bro, perfectly fine with that. I am 100% fine with you feeling that way. That is perfectly that's 100% understandable, my G. Straight up. I'm done. I'll bow out on that one because that right there sums it up. But you having just an issue with just the fact that they don't fight each other.
No, I have more of a problem with that. The second thing, this is the other thing. The other thing is you telling me you want to be undisputed, and at the time you told me you want to be undisputed, Keyshawn was not a champion, right? He wasn't a champion at that time. He went and got the WBO belt, I believe, WBO. He went and got that belt. And now all of a sudden, what? You ain't gonna fight the nigga? If you want, if you
so
keep
you still on that bull, you still on that, you still out of order, Dub. You go do your research and then come back and holler at me.
It's fine. I'm out of order and I'm gonna be out of order. And the reason, matter of fact, let me give myself the drop. I gotta give myself the drop. You know what I'm saying? This is the drop, and you gonna like this one right here. You know the drop I'm gonna give myself? This the drop I'm gonna give myself right here, because you know who the fuck I am?
He once was an associate of ours. We called him Baba Yaga.
The boogeyman?
Well, John wasn't exactly the boogeyman. He was the one you sent to kill the fucking boogeyman.
I'm the nigga that they send to kill the fucking boogeyman. The nigga that think that they know what they... I'm that guy. So what I'm trying to tell your ass is at the end of the day, regardless of whatever this man said, that man said he wanted to be undisputed at 35. Don't lie to me. Because when you lie to me, I'm going to tell you.
Hey, there he is. What's up, you dirty bastard? Who is this? It's me, you dirty asshole.
You dirty bastard.
Hey, can I pose something to you?
Wait a minute. Hold on, wait a minute. You dirty bastard, you dirty asshole. You was the one who told us you wanted to be undisputed at 35. And then when you see Keyshawn got a title, you gonna say we friends. Well, I'm just gonna tell you, and I guess you okay with it. I guess that's what it come down to. You okay with it, but I'm just saying.
Damn. It's a bunch of bull.
Stop with the bullshit, man. We ain't trying to hear that, man. Go ahead. I apologize.
No, you don't have to apologize. It ain't that I'm necessarily okay with it. I understand it, and because the reason, and I understand it because I know historically in boxing, there have been relationships that were way deeper than the sport itself, where the bond was.
All right. Okay, hold on, Graham. Okay. Because you keep you. So what you want me to say? You want me to go back and criticize them relationships as well?
I mean, you're gonna have to. You got to. You got to do it. You got to make your own personal opinion and say, why did Mike Tyson didn't fight Riddick Bowe? You may have to do that, bro, because you're going way too hard in the paint.
Like I told you. So I'm an 88 baby. I didn't know, and I didn't know the relationship between Tyson and Bowe. I didn't really understand that I didn't know it like that. But you're educating me. So if you want me to criticize them for not fighting, I can do that. Fuck Mike. Hey, they should have fought each other. They should have fought. They definitely should have fought each other, especially with Riddick Bowe doing what he had done in the heavyweight division. Absolutely, they should have fought each other. Is that what you want?
That's what you're gonna have to present, bro. Because the energy you got.
No problem saying it.
All right, you got to present that consistent energy for those guys too. Even though
name somebody else you need me to present the energy with for me to.
We named two, and those two were was good enough.
Mildred Taylor and Sweet Pea. Me looking at their career, I didn't think, and this is just me as a youngster. When I really and I'll go back and focus on it a tad bit more. I didn't think they really had a true time that they were supposed to fight each other. They were I believe 47 at one point in time together. So if that's what we got to do, then I'll do. All I'm trying to tell you is I'm talking about today. And today, ain't no way, I ain't never heard Mike Tyson say, I'm going to win the belt and drop that motherfucker so Riddick Bowe can get it. I ain't never heard Mildred Taylor or Sweet Pea say, I'm going to win the belt and drop that motherfucker so the other one can get it. I ain't never heard it. And so I'll go criticize if that's what you want, if that's what you need for me to be credible, that's fine. That's fine. I'll do it. I'll go and research it as far back as I can do it. And the next conversation we have, we will talk about it directly, and I will have facts to back up everything I say. I can't back it up at this current moment in time because, like I said, I'm an 88 baby. I was a tad bit young there. I ain't really looked into those friendships the way I look at them today.
Nobody did back then.
But hold on. But I'm looking at it now. And when I see the shit now, I'm criticizing it, and I'm going to criticize it. And the reason I'm going to criticize it is because this shit is out of order. And so I'm a fan.
They human beings too, though, man. We got to remember that, man. They not robots, man. They human beings at the end of the day, bro, just like we are.
Ain't none of us perfect. We'll never
no doubt about it, bro.
But at the same time, I can criticize a nigga in the sport of boxing for saying some dumb shit like, I'm going to go beat this nigga Teofimo Lopez, and instead of trying to unify the titles and fighting Antoine Russell, and instead of fighting Richardson Hitchens, instead of fighting Sabriel Matias, instead of fighting them niggas, I'm gonna drop it so my friend can get the fucking title.
Yeah, but bro, the premise is if he stays at 135, if he goes up to 140 to fight this one fight and go back to 135, that not necessarily be something we should have a gigantic issue with. It's the back end stuff you're saying, but if he didn't say nothing, if he went up and beat him up, right, won at 140, got the belt, dropped it, went back down to 135, and then fought another high quality opponent, and then it happened to be where Keyshawn ended up fighting the fight and then winning the belt, you wouldn't give a damn. You wouldn't be saying nothing. It's the fact that he verbalized.
This nigga said.
It's the fact that he verbalized that. But if he just did it and put it into action and did it, if you didn't hear him say nothing, if he went up and beat T.O. at 140, dropped the belt, went back at 135, fought a quality fight at 135, and Keyshawn fought for the belt at 140, and he didn't say nothing, you wouldn't have no real big issue with it. It's the fact that he verbalized it.
This is the problem. We can do the ifs and the what ifs. We can do. Hold on.
I mean, a whole bunch of moves. Woulda won, shoulda won, coulda won, but they didn't.
The what ifs is based on
no,
what we're talking about.
Hold on, man. Hold on. We can do all the woulda, shoulda, couldas.
What are you talking about? Woulda, coulda, shoulda.
He was you're doing the woulda, shoulda, coulda.
No, I'm basing it off of what you're talking about. And based off what he said. If he goes up to 140 and beats T.O., drops the belt, and goes back to 135, and if he never said nothing about this, and then Keyshawn went and got the belt at 140, you wouldn't have no issue with it if he didn't verbalize all this beforehand. If he just went and did it, and it happened that way, you wouldn't have no issue.
The fuck is wrong with you people? Who raised you?
Like you said,
my mama did it. My mama, my daddy did it. That's who raised me, dog.
Hold on. Like you said. If and this is why I said we can't get into the woulda, shoulda, couldas, all that kind of stuff. Hold on, Bram. Hold on. I'm not. These aren't woulda, shoulda, couldas that I'm speaking on. I'm going off of literally what this man said. No, let me finish. What you're trying to put on me, you're trying to say if he didn't say this. Well, I'm telling you, I live in reality. This is
but Dub, what if all this happened? What if everything that you dislike happened and he never said anything? Would you have the same issue? That's the question, Dub.
No, listen, Bram. If you would let me finish, then I would give you all the answer that you're looking for. If you let me finish. The exact statements that this man made is what I'm going off of. If he would have never said he was going up to 140 and was going to drop the belt so his friend could get the belt, that may be a tad bit different. The only problem is he also made the statement that I'm not going to fight my friend. Hence the name of the show, Are There Friends in Boxing? Hence the name. So it is multiple statements that this man has made that are outrageous as far as the sport of boxing goes. It's multiple statements that he's made, and we're going to criticize all of them. And the problem is you can do all it, man. We're going to have to throw your ass in. All right, I'm going to throw you in the background. Let me throw this nigga in the background. This nigga out of order. He out of order. There's multiple statements that this nigga done made. Multiple statements that this nigga done made that are out of order, that he done told you he don't want to smoke with certain guys, even when it came to Abdullah Mason and becoming unified at 35. That nigga, hold on, don't point the finger. I'm gonna throw your ass in the background again because you throwing the finger at me. The nigga sat there and told us that, well, me and Abdullah, we friends. We friends. And what Abdullah Mason came out and said, shit, we ain't friends enough for me not to fight your ass. That's what Abdullah said. I didn't say it. That nigga said it. And so all I'm trying to tell you is this nigga want to be friends with all the niggas that got talent. All the niggas that threaten him. The same way he talked about him and Devin being friends. Then got an offer from Devin when he said he wanted to be undisputed at 35 and turned the offer down. He turned all this shit down. When at what point in time am I not? I'm supposed to sit back and just sit here and let this nigga always tell us all the tough guys that we expect to give him a challenge are gonna be his best friends and friend. Devin was like, we ain't friends like that. Shit, if you want to fight, let's fight. Abdullah Mason said, we ain't friends like that. If you want to fight, let's fight. The only one who didn't say it was Keyshawn. Keyshawn, I don't know what the fuck Keyshawn want. I don't know what that nigga want. All I'm trying to tell you, all this friendship shit that and Shakur is the prime suspect in the sport of boxing today. that want everybody to be, that he want to be friends with everybody for some reason and don't want to fight these niggas. No, go fight them. Go fight them. We want to see you're robbing the sport of boxing. We watching Tank Davis go and fight a mother. We ain't never heard Shakur Stevenson say that him and Tank friends, right? We ain't never heard that. But we ain't getting that fight. Tank going to fight Jake Paul. Okay. Well, shit, go fight the rest of these niggas. Why you ain't fighting goddamn Muratalla? Why you ain't fighting the other champions in your motherfucking division? No, we calling a spade a spade. I don't want to hear about nothing. You can keep putting your finger up as much as you want to.
I wanted to say that I agree with the other stuff you're saying. I'm saying that when it comes
you're out of order. You're out of order. You're out of order. I'm telling you now. Let me finish what I'm saying. All I'm saying, I'm gonna mute you again. We not finna sit here and have this shit, man. If this nigga sitting here trying to be friends with everybody, and hence the reason, the name of the show. If he trying to be friends with everybody, we gonna criticize that shit. What's the problem with criticizing a nigga who want to be friends with everybody and not trying to get not making the best fights? You destroying the sport of boxing. I said this. I said that Tank Davis is destroying the sport of boxing by fighting, or not necessarily him by himself, but helping destroy the sport of boxing by fighting Jake Paul. Shakur Stevenson is helping destroy the sport of boxing by talking about, I'm not going to make the big fights because these guys are my friends. It's the same fucking thing. Go ahead, man.
part of what you're saying, I agree with 100%. When it comes to Abdullah Mason, I agree. With you verbalizing that you're gonna give the belt to your friend after you win it, I agree. But where I don't agree is the premise that every person that's lined up, no matter what the relationship you have with that person, you have to fight them. We wanted them to, we would like to see them fight, but I don't think it's blasphemous that somebody that I might have helped save their life and we end up getting the bond, we decide not to fight each other because of the bond we have, and I can't have that killer instinct to get in the ring and beat the shit out of you because of that, then I'm not going to dog them out about that. But I can dog, but it's fair that I think that you dogging them out about the whole, I'm going to get a belt to my friend. He should have never verbalized that. But my issue with you is that if he put it in action and never said any fucking thing, and if everything plays out that way and he never said it, I don't know if you would have the same energy. Like if he went up to 140, beat T.O.'s ass, dropped the belt, and then went back to 135 and fought a high quality fight, and then Keyshawn went and beat somebody and won the belt. If he never verbalized anything, I don't think you would have an issue with that if it played out.
I agree. And guess what?
That's what I was trying to say to you, but you wasn't hearing me.
But no. I've heard. The problem.
But now you just finally telling me you agree with me, and I was trying to say that for about 10 minutes.
No. The problem is that what you want to do is say, well, if he didn't say, well, he said it.
No, but I wouldn't say. I was trying to say if he did say it and it played out that way, you just like you agreed that you wouldn't have the same energy.
Hold on, but once again, brother, you're living in a hypothetical world.
But you just agreed with me, though. I'm not living in a hypothetical world. I'm just telling you that you're putting a little bit extra on it in regards to that. You're just putting a little extras on it. Because if it plays out that way, is it that horrible? No, it's not.
Brand, you're literally asking me now. What you're saying is, well, if he didn't say what he said, if he didn't say that, well, I'm not living in that world.
No. But what you're not understanding, if it played out exactly that way and you didn't hear it verbalized, you wouldn't have an issue with it playing out that way. And that's the point I was just trying to get at. That's why I feel like you put a little bit of extras on it. Because if you wasn't going to have an issue with it, if he never verbalized it and it played out that way, what the fuck are we doing then, Dub?
Are you done? I want you to finish so you finish.
And at the end of the day, you're right for criticizing Shakur. Shakur should be criticized. He talked too damn much. He's trying to be buddy with too many motherfucking people, and I'm gonna leave it at that. You're not wrong for the argument. I just think you're just adding extras on parts of it. You know, that's all. I don't think your argument is incorrect. I think you're right in your statement. I just think that you putting extras on it based on and not adding context to some situations, because in boxing history, there's been fighters that did not fight each other, and because of the bond and the friendship and the relationships they had, they went deep into boxing. And it's probably been that way for a long time. It's just not public like it is today. And he should have kept his fucking mouth shut. So I'll agree with you on that, Doug. And I'm gonna leave it at that, bro.
So you gonna let me finish my
I'm shutting up now. I'm done.
All right, I'm gonna throw your ass on mute then. And I say that respectfully. So what you're telling me is, if I didn't have the knowledge of what Shakur has said, then I would be wrong. The problem is my whole criticism comes from what Shakur has said. It's not coming from a place of anything else outside of what this nigga said. That's my whole premise. And because I'm going off of what he said, I understand you want to live in a hypothetical world. And if he didn't say these things, I may look at it different. That could be very true. The problem is he said them. He said these exact words. These are the things that he said. And because he said them, the same way I criticize myself when Tank didn't go in and fight the rematch with Lamont Roach and fought Jake Paul. I criticized myself because I didn't listen to Tank words. I didn't listen to what Tank said. I listened to content creators. I listened to I didn't listen to what Tank said. Hold on, brother. Come on now. Come on. So I criticize myself for that. What I'm saying right now is I'm not going off of what he didn't say. I'm not going off of what he could have said. I'm literally going off of the words that came out of that young man's mouth. And so I'm taking him at his words for everything that I'm criticizing him about at this current moment in time. I didn't make none of this shit up. Crush didn't tell me this shit. JL, and shout out to JL, and shout out to Frequent as well. You know what I'm saying? Shout out to Steph Brown. Nobody in the comments told me this shit. These are the words utilized by Shakur. He utilized these terms. He utilized these words. He said these things. And now I'm criticizing him. And what you're literally telling me, well, if he didn't say what he said, then you would criticize him. You're right. I wouldn't criticize him nearly as harshly as I'm criticizing him now if he didn't say what he said. But he said them. You're living in an alternate reality of, well, if this didn't happen, well, you wouldn't be saying that. Well, I'm not living in that world. The world I'm living in, and this is what he said. He literally said these things. So because he said them, I'm criticizing him. And it seemed like you got a problem with that. Go ahead. You're on mute. All right. Crush the Legend. Are you in the building? Not everybody on mute. Well, fuck it. All I'm trying to tell you, I don't got no fight. Hey, I rock with Shakur. I love Shakur. I think he's a very skillful boxer. But when you get out here talking this bullshit, we're gonna call bullshit bullshit. And this is some bullshit. It is what it is. I don't have no, in this situation, I actually do have a dog. I root for Shakur more than I root for most of these guys. I root for Devin more than most of these guys. But I have no problem crucifying these niggas when they out of order. And it's crazy to me, niggas jump on my panel and want me not to crucify them niggas when I be like, bruh, if they doing what I'm looking for them to do, if they find the best fights, if they going in winning, however they win. When Shakur went in against, shout out to BVO, as he would call him, Willie Zapata, when he went in there and fought in the pocket and slipped and showed the sweet science, I gave that brother nothing but credit. Nothing but credit. But then, on the flip side of it, when the nigga do some bullshit and I call it bullshit, well, you can't say that. Why I can't? Hey, man, as my brother would tell me.
I try my best to tell the truth. People don't like my style, how I talk, my delivery, but you ain't catching me in half-truths and lies.
And that's the thing you're not catching me in. Half-truths and lies. My criticism is very non-biased. I don't have to be biased in criticism. The reason I ain't got to be is because, shit, I'm going to take what you say and utilize it against you. 9 times out of 10, if you a boxer, you probably should just shut the fuck up and fight. Brim, you said it perfectly. If this shit went on social media, then nobody wouldn't care nothing about it. I would agree with that. If this nigga never said that I'm going to move up to 40 to beat Teofimo Lopez and then drop the belt so this nigga can get the belt, nah, we wouldn't have no problem. Just tell me you're going to move up to 40 and fight Teofimo Lopez. The problem is, though, when you move up to 40, you know what I'm going to say? Well, now that you're a champion at 40, we looking for you to fight Antoine. We looking for you to fight Hitchens. We looking for you to unify. That's what we looking for. The same thing at 35. When it's all good when I'm calling for Shakur to fight Tank Davis. It's all good then. It's all good. When I bring up Muratalla, well, what Muratalla bring to the ring? Wait a minute. No, go whoop his ass. He bring a belt to the ring. That's what he bring. A belt. You say you want to be undisputed? When I bring up that it seemed like Abdullah Mason gonna whoop, in my personal opinion, he gonna whoop Sam Noakes' ass. Seem like he gonna be one of them pieces that you need to be undisputed at 35. Go fight him. Well, we friends. Well, Abdullah Mason said, no, we ain't friends like that. We can still get we can get the smoke. Abdullah Mason moving the way that I want to fight it to move. But Shakur ain't. When Devin sat there and when he sat there at the pool party and sent the shit over to Devin talking about signing the contract. Well, wait a minute. Yeah, it wasn't even no contract to sign. But then when the contract was sent to your motherfucking ass, you didn't sign it. Well, we wanna go and petition for more money. We want this, we want that. Man, nigga, get the smoke. I'm tired of all this ducking shit, man. Stop all that bullshit. Stop it. We want to see niggas fight. That's what we want to see as boxing fans. Damn all this friendliness shit. Forget all of that. We want to see individuals get the smoke. I don't know what y'all want, but that's what I want to see. Crush, you in the building? Let me see if my OG in the building. OG, Crush, you in the building? You're on mute.
I'm still here.
Am I lying? Am I lying right now, OG?
No, you saying all facts, bro. All facts I know, because I was here. I was there.
All I'm trying to see is when we gonna hold niggas accountable. If we gonna hold everybody accountable, why we not gonna hold this nigga accountable?
Well, I know I am. I know you are, but it's like any other time. You're gonna see if the rest of them do it. Most likely they're not. Stupid guys like you.
Well, all I'm trying to tell you, don't get on the panel trying to argue and shit like that when I ain't saying nothing crazy.
All right.
All I'm telling you is ain't nobody trying to hear about your friendships. Ain't nobody trying to hear about that. You provided that information.
Yeah, cause we can.
Nigga, we want to see you fight. We want to see you fight the best. That's what we want to see. We want to see you fight the motherfucking best. This is why one of the reasons I rock with Abdullah Mason. When the nigga sat there and said, well, shit, if we ain't friends like that, we can get it. Well, hold on, what friends you talking about then? When you talking about he your friend and you don't want to fight him. That nigga said he'll fight your ass. What friends you talking about? You still say you want to be undisputed? What friends you talking about? I remember a time when you was talking about Devin, you and Bill, and you and Bill, whatever agreement y'all had. I don't know what the agreement was. But I remember that talk about an agreement. I remember that time. I ain't never get a chance to ask Bill about that because you already know he kicked my ass. Bill don't fuck with me anyway, which is okay. That's okay. He ain't got to fuck with me. All I'm telling you is at the end of the day, I don't give a damn about that agreement. Man, get the smoke. I want to see y'all niggas fight. What happened to niggas getting smoked with each other? I remember when there was a time where nigga always used to say, man, I want all the smoke. How you want all the smoke, but you talking about, nah, we friends? How you want all the smoke when we friends? This shit don't even make sense no more. But all of a sudden, you out of order for talking about it. Look, I'm gonna tell y'all motherfuckers now, I'm all the way in order. I'm in order. I'm in order. Right. And I'm all the way in order for talking about it. Just because you don't like it, that don't mean I'm out of order. Criticize that nigga. Talk to him. When my brother Brim, shout out to Brim, and I ain't got no problem with you, Brim, you know I love you. That nigga said, well, if he didn't say this, you wouldn't have the same energy. You damn right I wouldn't have the same energy. But he said it. This is exactly what he said. So stop with the hypotheticals. Stop with the if he didn't. Stop with the ifs. If was a fifth, what will it be, Crush? We'll all be drunk. Shout out to JL in the building. JL said, it's an excuse to duck. Exactly. Hold on, Chris. Hold it down for me for a quick second. Hey, Chris, you there?
Yeah.
Hold it down for me for a quick second. My damn, I don't know, man. My damn stream y'all fucking up. Give me 1 second. I'll be right back.
All right. You know, folks, y'all been here for a good period of time. And as the name of the show called, Friends in Boxing. And like I've been saying, you know, it's a gladiator sport, but it's a business at the end of the day. So, just like other body snatcher said something to the Marvelous this one. Hopefully we won't hear that, you know, one of these fighters in the day's time have to say that about one of their peers.
But OG, even back then, the thing is, back then you didn't have social media like you have it now, right?
Hell no. Just the magazines.
And I understand it. But at the same time, because we have access the way we have access today, we got the access. You know what I'm saying? We able to hear what these motherfuckers say. They doing more interviews. It's on YouTube. Man, you know, YouTube is where boxing live. That's where it's at. And so when you get up here and say this shit, nigga, I'm holding you to your word. I'm not finna go out here and sit here and defend your motherfucking ass because niggas don't like it. And nah, I don't give a damn if I like it or not. Look at this, Chris. If you go look at right now, I want anybody who's listening to this show right now, go look at my go look on my panel or on my headline. You're gonna see Shakur and you're gonna see Devin. 2 favorite fighters. But get what I realized. Because they 2 of my favorite fighters, shit, I gotta be more critical of him than anybody gotta be. Get why I gotta be more critical, Crush? I gotta hold the niggas to a certain standard, especially those that I rock with. I gotta hold them to the same standard I'm gonna hold myself to, my son to. I gotta hold you to that standard. And if you're out of order, then shit, I ain't tell you to say this shit. I ain't tell you to be out of order. So when you get out of order, what you want me to do? Lie for you? Nope, not gonna get it here. I ain't lying for you. Fuck them. I'm just saying. So when you get up there, and I agree, once again, if Brim, like Brim said, if he didn't say this, maybe I would look at it differently. But he said it. That's exactly, I'm utilizing his words. I ain't utilizing nobody else's. So fuck all that shit, man. That's my point. That's the point that I want to make. Fuck that other shit. I'm utilizing that brother words because, I don't want to hear none of that shit and then niggas get up here trying to defend it. You can defend whatever you want to. I don't know why you want to defend another nigga words. I don't know why. But if you want to defend them, you're going to be wrong though. Because the only person who's going to be out of order is you. Because you defending some shit that they said. How you going to defend some shit another nigga said? Where they do that at? Niggas used to always tell me, hey, don't write no check that don't let your mouth write that check that your ass can't cash. That's what they used to tell me when I was coming up in the hood. You say what you gonna say. Well, you better stand on that shit. Now we holding them accountable to the shit. Nigga want to be out of order. Now we out of order for holding him to his own words. Ain't nobody trying to hear that bullshit, man. Y'all out of order. And we're going to give you the drop for it. I apologize, OG. I'm going to let you cook real quick. I apologize. You know how I am about this shit. I just hate when these niggas get up here telling me I'm lying and shit. But you know what I try my best to do, right, OG?
Heaven. I try my best to tell the truth. People don't like my style, how I talk, my delivery. But you ain't catching me in half-truths and lies.
You ain't catching me in half-truths and lies. Even when Brim wanted to bring up the fighters from the past. The difference is I never seen that in the media. I never even knew until, like I said, I got to go back and research it to be accurate about it because I never seen it. I'm seeing this now. Live in living color. Go ahead, OG. I apologize. I apologize to you. OG, you there? Crush. The legend. All right, fuck it. Well, at the end of the day, man, all I'm trying to tell you, and we getting ready to shut the show down anyways, it actually works out well for me. I was supposed to only be live for 2 hours and 30 minutes tonight. We had 2:45, or 2:47. It's no hate whatsoever. I don't gotta hate on these niggas. Matter of fact, I'm a fan of most of them. But you ain't finna get up here and say some bullshit and then not expect me to call it bullshit. I'm gonna call it bullshit. It's that simple. I don't care who you are. Crush the legend. And shout out to OG, man. Crush, he taught me one thing. Man, none of these niggas ain't doing shit that we want to see. He taught me that. And I can't disagree. I got a few guys like, hey, shout out to Bud. I want to see Bud versus Canelo. I think that's a good fight. I think Bud gonna get. I don't got him getting stopped. I think he'll make it through the fight. I got Canelo winning the fight. But I think Bud, man, I want to see it. I want to see Bud test himself. Shout out to Devin. I love the Devin versus Junior fight. I love that fight. I got Junior beating Devin. If Devin go out there and put hands on Junior, I ain't got no problem whatsoever. No problem. You know what I'm saying? I think it's a good fight. Man, it's only a handful of fights that I like right now. Man, OG, are you in the building real quick?
Yeah.
I gotta tell you the truth. So Tank Davis versus Jake Paul is in Atlanta, Georgia, right?
Mm-hmm.
All of 2 hours away from Atlanta. Hour and 45 minutes from the stadium. So yeah, you know what I'm saying, depending on traffic. And shout out to y'all, make sure y'all go sub to Crush the Legend. Well, real quick, did you get in contact with
CGK?
Yeah.
I'm still waiting to hear from him, but I seen that he dropped it short. So I just left him a message on his short. So hopefully I'll be hearing from him this weekend. We can get everything rolling with a show.
But y'all go sub to Crush the Legend anyways, because Crush be cooking in the morning. Yeah, I just be getting my day started at work. You know, I go live late anyway. So hey, I'm off tomorrow. We grilling we grilling tomorrow. So my son he excited for that. All I'm gonna tell you. Also, TD, shout out to TD Sports. Thomas, he said, man, I'm gonna help you out. We're gonna try to get you credentials for that fight. If I get credentials, I'm gonna be at the fight. I'm gonna be at the fight if I get credentials, simply so I can interview whoever is there, you know what I'm saying, and do it content wise, meet, you know what I'm saying, meet some people, those type of things. Outside of that, you couldn't pay me to watch Jake Paul versus Tank Davis. I gotta see what the undercard is. If the undercard is good, then I'll come back and tell y'all I was wrong, because I do think they put on great undercards. Tank Davis versus Jake Paul, you couldn't pay me for that shit. I don't care shit about it. I think it hurts the sport more than it helps the sport, because it allows certain individuals into the sport that, in my personal opinion, aren't real boxers. And I don't know, maybe Jake Paul ended up being a real boxer. They tell me that he ranked now. I don't know. He ranked at cruiserweight. That's what they tell me. I haven't seen it. I haven't looked it up. Really don't care to look it up. But why the hell would we have a cruiserweight fighting a nigga, a champion at 35? Why the fuck would we ever? I went, man, it's just some bullshit to me. You know what I'm saying? Individual gonna disagree with me. They gonna tell me I'm out of order. That's fine. At the same time, I ain't lying. And if it was any other, if some type of way we got, what's the nigga from Cuba? What's the nigga from Cuba name? What's the hey OG? What's the nigga from Cuba name, man? That put hands on goddamn what's that nigga name, man? He was supposed to be fighting Murtazaliev. Andy Cruz. If Andy Cruz were to go fight goddamn, I don't know, let's say he was going up there to fight Jai Opataya. Nobody wouldn't want to see that motherfucking fight. This nigga, hey, shout out to Cash Crypto. That nigga said, stop crying. All right, Cash. Let's see how honest you is about it. Let's see how honest you is. If Andy Cruz went up and fight Jai Opataya, would you be looking to look at that motherfucking fight? Would you watch it? Let's see how honest you gonna be, nigga. This nigga out talking about stop crying. And I ain't gotta cry about none of this shit. It's a bullshit ass fight. I don't want to watch it. I'm not gonna watch it. It is what it is. I'm not watching none of this shit. Let me see. Cash said, if you even have a chance to rob a bank and get away with 100% get away, man, I'm not worried about. See, you worry about the money aspect of it. That's not what I'm looking at. All right, if you want, there we go. Talk to me, Cash. I want to hear all this shit because I don't give a fuck about the money. Would you? Hold on. Let me ask you this, Cash. Before you say, would you look at an Andy Cruz?
I heard you, bro. But that's
Would you look at? Would you watch that fight?
It's a bad analogy.
Would you watch that fight? Would you watch that fight?
It's a bad analogy.
No, it's a bad analogy.
I watch any fight, really. It is bad. If you're comparing that to a damn exhibition. One would be an exhibition. One's a bank robbery, bro. Look, if you ever get a chance to rob a bank and get away scot-free, you take the money and you go. Okay, you don't just take the money and go. If you don't want to keep it, bring it to me, but take the money.
But the money has nothing to do with me. I'm talking about boxing, and we had this conversation already. But I'm talking about boxing. I don't give a damn.
I don't like the match either, bro. I don't like the match, but
once again, I'm not. If you listen to what I said,
I respect the grind, bro. I respect the grind. You look at it a little different than me. You know, you put everybody in the same category. I don't got everybody in the same category, bro. You got people who are chasing a dream that you think is the dream, the belts and all that shit, and then you got niggas that are chasing the money. You got niggas that are just in there to fight. Period. I mean, bro, I just want to see the fights, man.
But I want more than you know.
If any of these dudes ever get a chance to get that big old guap, bro, man, just sit back and let them get that money.
But that's on them. If they want to get the guap and the money, I didn't watch the Mayweather versus what's his name fight?
McGregor?
Conor McGregor. I didn't watch that fight.
I did. I made some money off that motherfucker too.
Which is cool. I ain't got no problem. All I'm saying is I can only speak to my I can't speak to y'all. I can only speak to me. It don't move. I don't want to see the shit, bro. Like, I think it hurt boxing, bro.
Yeah, I'm not excited to see the fight. I think they're gonna have a hella dope undercard though.
I'm more excited about. I don't know what the undercard is. I want to see what it is. I'm more about seeing what the undercard is than anything else. If the undercard is there, then I'm probably gonna watch the undercard. But hey, root for me. Root for me, because if I get the opportunity to get credentials, shout out to my brother TD Sports. If I get that opportunity, then I'm gonna be there. I'm gonna be there because I get a chance to talk to a lot of motherfuckers that's in the sport. So I'll do that. But as far as the fight go, the actual fight, it don't do nothing for me. I can't, like, I don't respect none of it. I hated Tyson versus Jake Paul. You know what I'm saying? I couldn't. I watched the highlights, the replays. I couldn't really watch the fight because, man, I couldn't. Man, I already know it was up for Tyson. You know what I'm saying? And Tyson, that's my favorite fighter of all time. So I just, like, that shit hurt me.
How do you go from a Tyson fan to a Devin Haney Shakur fan? That don't even make sense, bro. But you got it.
Well, man, me and Mike Tyson got the same birthday, and Tyson was the individual who brought me to the sport of boxing. You know what I'm saying? Like, I learned about boxing as a youngin' because of Tyson fight parties.
Oh.
So, I mean, and then, like, I'm a Mayweather fan. I mean, I'm a fan of a lot of these guys, you know what I'm saying? I'm more of a fan of boxing than anything, but I mean, it is what it is. So
Jake Paul hustling his ass off, man. He got all of his viewers, and now he gonna have a bunch of diehard boxing fans watching too for the undercard. I mean, man, you really can't knock the hustle.
I'm not knocking the hustle. I just think it's bad for boxing.
Yeah, I don't think so.
So And I'll tell you why I think it's bad for boxing. And I don't know this to be a fact. I just seen something on YouTube. I ain't even really watched what the brother had to say. I just seen a headline, so I don't know if it's true. Correct me if I'm
I
wrong.
ask you a question: Is a huge platform like they're about to have? Is that huge platform being available for all these people on the undercard? Is that good for boxing?
Absolutely. For the undercard
then it's good for
fighters,
boxing.
absolutely.
You can't argue with it. It's good for boxing then. If that alone is good for boxing, and I can come up with other things, but that alone is good for boxing. More eyes on boxing.
If the undercard fighters, I don't think most individuals are gonna look at the undercard the way we're gonna look at the undercard.
I don't know.
I don't think so. I don't think so. But I could be wrong.
I look at it like this, bro. If they threw somebody like Scooter Davis in there so he could put on a highlight demo, you know what I mean? You never know. You can start building a new star off this crazy ass platform with the casual eyes and the diehard eyes at the same time, man. I don't know. I find it hard to believe that it's bad for boxing.
That's why I say, like I said, I gotta see what the undercard is, because if the undercard is if it's a stacked undercard with real boxers, then I may change my opinion on it.
Yeah,
but at the same time,
I think they're gonna stack that motherfucker.
I just don't know. I don't know yet, and because I don't know, I only know the main fight, and I just don't like the main fight. It's a circus fight, bro. It's a
circus fight.
And because of that, that's the shit that pissed me off. But
the crazy part
I do agree with you.
Okay, Doug, the crazy part is I've been hearing people that claim to be diehard boxing fans talking about Jake Paul can beat Tank, or he can knock out Tank. Like, man, this shit is so ridiculous. Jake Paul don't even know how to punch properly, man. Like, it's kind of ridiculous to hear some of these people say this shit. But
I don't think it's none of that. And the only reason I don't think it's none of it, I thought Mike Tyson pulled punches in the fight against Jake Paul.
Yeah, you seen him bite his glove.
So I don't think it's gonna be anything dangerous for either one of them. I don't think nobody getting knocked out in that fight. I just don't think it's a real fight like that, if that makes sense. So
I told you what this is: when you go in the bank and you put your hand in your damn sweater and you pull out the finger pistol.
Hey, I got the gun in that motherfucker.
You got the finger pistol and you say, put all the money in the bag and you get out with that shit. That's what this is, man.
Hey,
you don't even got a blicky. You don't even got a blicky in your over there pocket. You just got the finger gun.
We agree.
I need all the money right now. I need it all right now.
I just don't think none of this shit is real. But I do what's interesting to me, and that's why, like I said, I want to see what the undercard going to be, because I could be very interested in the undercard. I admit that. And if it's real fights on the undercard, that's one thing. And I will agree with you that getting eyes on those young guys, you know what I'm saying, depending on who they are, I would say that's a good thing. But at the end of the day, Tank got so much more to offer to the sport. The same way I'm going to criticize Shakur, I got to criticize Tank. Man.
It kind of like, to me, it kind of keeps the dream alive for these young up and comers, man. Because I mean, they could look at Tank and say, "Damn,
I can fight
like
a
YouTuber." If they think their chance lies in putting on super entertaining fights and knocking, getting them highlight reel stoppages and them highlight performances, if that could lead you to where you can get big enough to pull off a highway robbery, man, shit, that's another thing. That could give me some better. That could give me some exciting fights to watch. So, man, man. It's not my preference, but I ain't finna sit here and bitch and moan about it.
I ain't bitching and moaning. I'm just telling you I don't fuck with it.
No, I ain't say you bitching and moaning.
Well, you told me stop crying. You said stop crying about it.
Yeah, I did.
Stop crying. Hey, you my brother though. I love you. You know I ain't got no problem. Hey, Steph, welcome to the show, brother. What you got for me?
Man, what's up, man?
What up,
man? Finally getting back in from the day. What's up, Cash? Crush. I've been in and out. What y'all talking about? I see you said, are there friends in boxing?
So first topic that since you ain't all the way tapped in, let me Shakur Stevenson saying that he gonna go up, beat T.O., drop the belt so Keyshawn can get a vacant belt, and he going back down to 35. Ain't nobody trying to see that shit. We trying to see your ass. If you gonna go up and move up to 40, we want to see you against Antoine. We want to see you against Hitchinson. We want to see you against Sabril Matias. These are the niggas we want to see you fight. We ain't trying to see you drop the belt so your friend can get the belt. That's the friendship shit that I'm talking about. Go ahead.
Gotcha. That's impossible. He can't just drop a belt and give it to his quote unquote friend.
Now, I'm not saying he's gonna give it to him. He's saying that he's gonna fight.
Right.
He's gonna allow his friend to fight for the vacant.
Yeah, I understand that, but that's not possible either. Shakur don't run shit. And that's why I don't mess with him, man. That's why he mid. He's not the prize fighter y'all think he is.
About time we agree on something, Steph. Shit.
Hold on. Wait a minute, Steph.
But you know I feel that.
Hold on, Steph,
know
real quick. No, real quick, Steph. I done been cooking this nigga for how long?
3 hours?
Yeah, 3 hours right now. And my brother Brim said, well, hell, if he didn't say these things, which these are the things that he said. Brim told me that you wouldn't be cooking him like this if the nigga didn't say this. And I'm like, well, this is what he said. What the fuck you want me to cook what he said?
The things that Shakur talking about, though, see, that's two different things. You know, him talking about it and actually doing it. I've never really known him to move and make big fights, man. So I would be pleasantly surprised if he quoting him, if he moves up, fights Teofimo Lopez, beats him, then only to come back down to drop a belt and allow your friend to fight for it. So
this is the same nigga that said he didn't want to fight Abdullah Mason, and Abdullah Mason came out and said, "Nigga, we ain't friends like that."
Yeah, it's like your boy said. He said, "This is outrageous. This is some bullshit."
I got a drop for you. I got you. Hey, just because you said it, we're gonna play it.
This is outrageous. This is outrageous. Damn. It's a bunch of bullshit.
Of bullshit. Oh my gosh.
And I gotta say this. You know, it's crazy because when I rock with Shakur, right? When I rock with him, niggas ain't got no problem supporting me. Niggas ain't got no problem going with what I'm saying. Then when I start to crucify the nigga, and y'all correct me if I'm wrong, I try my best to keep this shit a buck. I'm a crucify niggas regardless. I'm a rock with you when you're in order. I'm gonna crucify you when you're out of order. Niggas don't, man, they don't fuck with me when I'm crucifying this nigga. They don't fuck with me, which is okay. I ain't got no problem one way or another, cause I'm gonna keep the same energy. All I'm saying is Shakur out of order right now. He all the way out of order.
Okay. Yeah. Let me ask you gentlemen a question, actually. I'm just gonna list a few questions for you. I'm gonna start with Cash. Not looking for any right answers, just asking y'all. Cash, Shakur Stevenson overall today, is he a better fighter than Devin Haney? Moving on.
Mute. Hold on. You on mute, Cash. You on mute.
Hey, what did you say?
I was asking Cash. I was going to ask you guys a series of questions. Not looking for any right answers, but I was going to start with you, Cash. Is Shakur Stevenson today a better overall fighter than Devin Haney?
A better overall fighter?
Yeah, today.
I can only go off their last performances. Going off their last performances, I'd have to say, yeah.
Okay. What about you, Dub?
I would say Devin is a better fighter than Shakur. simply because, and I don't know if you. Well, let me clarify the question once again.
No, I was just asking you guys a series of questions.
Both those niggas are mid to me. They both mid to me. You know what I mean?
Okay.
Hold on. But just clarify the question. Are we talking about last fight or overall?
No, I'm just saying overall today.
I would say Devin is a better fighter than Shakur is.
Okay, now I'm gonna start with you again. Is Shakur
Well,
Stevenson?
Did you ask Crush the Legend?
Is Crush in?
Mm-hmm. Crush always. Crush always. Man, y'all got. Hold on. Wait a minute, man. Y'all can't disrespect my OG, man. Y'all can't do that. Go ahead. My bad, OG.
I'm sorry, Crush. I thought you were MIA for the moment.
Nah,
but yeah, I'll ask you too. I'll ask you too, brother, man. Today, overall, is Shakur Stevenson a better fighter than Devin Haney?
Yeah.
Okay. All right. With that being said, let me start with you again. Is Shakur Stevenson today an overall better fighter than Teofimo Lopez?
Easy.
Okay. What about you, Cash?
Hands down.
You, Dub?
Absolutely.
Okay. Starting with you, Dub. Is Shakur Stevenson a better overall fighter today than Jaron Ennis?
No.
Okay.
Nope.
Same thing with Cash. What about you, Crush?
No.
Okay. I was just
real quick though. Boots, I ain't never seen Boots fight. I ain't never seen Boots fight at 40 outside of what you call the amateur division. You know what I'm saying? I ain't never seen Boots fight at 40. I only seen him fight at 47 and up.
I think he did start his career at 40 though, his professional career. I'm pretty sure on that.
Who he fought?
But I was gonna say also too, we probably never seen those fights. But okay, no, I only asked those questions because I was just trying to get a temperature on him.
Hold on. So let me ask very similar questions since you want to do that. Should he have taken the fight against Devin for undisputed at 35?
You asking me, Doug?
Yeah, absolutely.
Yes, I thought he should just for the experience, man, and for the resume, and again the experience. He did say he wanted that at one point in his career. I thought that was an ample opportunity to do so.
Cash.
Of course.
Crush.
No doubt.
All right, so second question. Shakur coming out saying, and hence the name of the show.
Now you got to answer the question too. That way we know where you stand.
Oh, you already know what I'm gonna say. He absolutely should have took that fight. Absolutely.
Yeah.
So going off of the question of the show, when this nigga talk about all his friends, and I'm gonna do it in two ways. I'm gonna start at the lower weight. Matter of fact, I'm starting at the higher weight classes. I'm gonna go higher than low because he said he coming back after he whooped T.O. ass. I think we all agreed that he will whoop T.O. ass. We all agreed on that. So when he has the opportunity,
quickly, I think that's a 50-50 fight.
Okay, that's cool. So what? You got to pick a winner though. We all pick winners, so you got to pick a winner. And you put us on this.
Okay.
You put us on this.
Right. I'll pick T.O. in that fight then.
You got T over.
Yes, Shakur Stevenson. Yeah.
Amazing.
Yeah.
I ain't got no problem. The question is when he says, according to Shakur, he'll beat T.O. and then drop the belt. So Keyshawn can get the belt. Is that bullshit?
I just figured out something actually real fast. We're obviously talking about T.O.
Man, how you gonna ask questions and then don't answer questions?
No. I'm saying we're talking about Tio's belt, right? The WBO, the 40.
Absolutely.
Okay. The whole time I was thinking about his stupid WBC 35. My bad. Okay. Cool. I'm on the same page now. On the same page.
Well. Right now, I believe. Correct me if I'm wrong. Antoine is the WB. Is it Antoine?
WBA.
Who's the WBC right now?
At 40?
Yeah.
Matisse, I believe.
Okay.
Because he beat Poyo, remember?
Okay, Matias.
Yeah.
All right, I ain't got no problem. All I'm saying is so going back. Hence the reason the question was asked. Are there friends in boxing? This nigga's, and we talking about Shakur Stevenson, talking about he gonna move up and whoop T.O. ass. You don't believe he gonna whoop T.O., right?
I don't know about whoop him.
I don't think he'll whoop him. I really think.
When I say whoop him, I mean win the fight. All right, let me rephrase.
Y'all be using these damn descriptor words that don't even fit this nigga, man. He ain't whooping or beating or smashing or none of that shit.
All I'm saying is win the fight.
I think he beat T.O. just based on T.O. is trash. As soon as you get him to chase you around the ring, it's easy to beat T.O.
So my only question is if he go up in there and win that belt, and first off, outside, and I think Steph believes that T.O. wins that fight.
Yeah.
I think the other three, I think we all agree that Shakur wins the fight. Y'all correct me if I'm wrong first. Okay, we all agree. So when the nigga come back and say he gonna drop the belt for his friend to get the belt, do we have respect for that?
No. He pussy because he know he can't. That's probably the only champ he could beat is T.O. He gonna get his ass whooped by any of the other ones.
Steph.
There's even some guys who ain't even ranked at 140 that will beat the fuck out of Shakur. Like Johanna Robio, man, he'll put them paws on Shakur, man. Tito Mercado, he'll put them things on Shakur, man.
Hold on. Steph, what you got?
Do I think that's messed up, right? Yeah, I agree. Yes.
So you think that he shouldn't go up there, win the belt, to drop the belt so his friend can get the belt?
Yeah, I think that's messy. But I really don't even know what to really think of that, man. I mean,
he said it. I didn't say
I understand. I understand, but like, I mean, Shakur says a lot of things. I said it earlier. Just because he says it doesn't mean he's gonna, man. Saying it and doing it is two different things. So
he already told you he's not gonna fight his friends.
Yeah, but like
what?
I'm with Steph. I don't believe nothing that come out that nigga mouth, honestly.
But I mean, like, is he? I mean, how about this, Cash? Right? Can we just wait for the motherfucker to go to 140 and stay at 140?
Well, hold on, wait a minute. When anybody else say some bullshit, we criticize the bullshit that they say, and now all of a sudden, when Shakur say this shit, y'all tell me.
I'm with it.
Then why we ain't criticizing the nigga?
We are. I just,
no, you're not. No,
yes,
you literally. You literally said, "Well, I don't know if he's really gonna do it. He's not gonna. I don't know. He's not." He said,
let me clarify.
He was the individual that said, "I'm gonna go beat his ass and then go back to 35." He said that.
Okay, let me clarify. I don't think that's gonna happen. Either I don't think he will fight Teofimo Lopez. I think both of those guys are. I won't even say. Yeah, you could say they're clout chasing each other. I mean,
no, the nigga is lying. He lying.
I just said that, Dub. Why? Because none of those guys make big fights, man. They don't really do that, especially as the here's late.
Of course, Stevenson versus Teofimo Lopez is a big fight. It's the biggest fight in the division. At 40 pounds, it's the biggest fight in the division.
Says who?
Me.
I was just gonna say that.
Based on what?
What's a bigger fight?
Neither one of these niggas been on paper.
What's a bigger fight, Cash?
I'm just saying, what are you basing it off of?
Will you tell me a bigger fight?
Well, for one, it's not going to be a main event.
Bigger fight at 40? Bigger fight at 40 would be Matias, who slapped the dog snot out of T.O.
Matias is fighting a nigga that we ain't never heard of.
You asked what a bigger fight at 40 would be. It would be that because of the fact that there's a lot of history between them, and plus
most folks don't know who Matias is.
I think he got some clout off his last fight for beating Pollo.
No, he didn't.
Yeah, he did.
Hey, Dub, all
Matter of
diehards
fact-
know who, just like all the diehards know who Shakur is, they know who Matias is. But no casuals don't know about Shakur. This nigga don't pull no damn weight.
More niggas know, man. I know casuals. Niggas hit me up about certain fights.
They ain't hitting me about no damn Shakur.
I swear to God, I put it on everything I love. They are. I'll send you the messages.
I think Matias and Gary Antoine would be a big fight. And in fact, when I say that, I think it will rival that fight with T.O.
The two people that I'm asked about in the division as far as 40 go is T.O. and Antoine. Those are the two individuals I'm asked about. As far as 35 go, I'm asked about Tank. I'm asked about Shakur. I ain't asked about none of these other guys.
Okay.
I'm only going off of and maybe I'm only going off to the guys that I know. You know what I'm saying? So maybe I'm wrong about it. If y'all want to prove me wrong, I ain't got no problem. All I'm saying, I'm just telling you who the quote unquote casuals. These are the niggas that hit me up and what they ask about. They hit me up and asked me about Tank versus Jake Paul.
Do you have any Twitter footage? I kind of want to see these tweets.
These are all text messages. I got text messages.
No, I was talking specifically about Shakur and T.O. going back and forth.
Yeah, no, it's all over Twitter.
Oh, they're text messages. Okay.
But to answer your question on why they don't hold Shakur to it, because it just don't simply move the needle. That's what Cash been saying. Niggas truly don't care about him other than the fact is that to throw slander or shade at Tank. So because they feel like Tank needs to be exposed, well, let's use Shakur to get to
We're not talking about Tank, brother. We're not talking about Tank.
I'm not talking about Tank. I'm talking about Shakur. See,
immediately.
I like what you said, Mr. Chairman.
You gotta be
Chairman out of order. Mr. Chairman is
How am I out of order? I'm telling you why it don't matter. You asked why Shakur saying what he say, and if it's being out of pocket, why it ain't getting the press. And I'm telling you simply because.
No.
With Cash,
Mr. Chairman, you done miss. I think you done miss half the show tonight.
I missed a whole lot of this show.
So what?
But I did hear the question you asked.
What the show? Well, it really was coming from my brother, and I say this respectfully. It's really coming from Steph. And my whole thing is criticism need to be given where criticism need to be given. Right? We criticize.
It should be across the board. You're correct.
I got you. We criticize Tank Davis for the Jake Paul fight. Not talking about nothing. I'm criticizing Shakur Stevenson for, at this current moment in time, for everybody being his motherfucking friend. That's what I'm criticizing right
Is
now.
Tank and Jake Paul really going down? I haven't seen the fight poster yet.
It's gonna go down. It's definitely gonna go down. Bro. Don't worry about it.
Man,
That will go down.
all right, man. Y'all done fucked my whole show up tonight.
Hey,
man.
I'm not gonna amp it up. I'm gonna say it
y'all
like
done
this.
fucked my whole show up.
Let me say
Damn, how come?
I feel like you picking the. It's cool that you want to criticize this goofy nigga who been saying a bunch of yapping ass bullshit all the time. That's cool that now you finally want to get on his head, but
now I want to get on his head.
I feel like the time to get on these niggas' heads when some good fights could have been made, like that Tank Shakur fight. I ain't hear these niggas know that they can say this bullshit online and get away with changing their words back and forth because they got a whole slew of niggas that dedicate their time to make channels to push narratives for these niggas, and they got a bunch of fans that cap for these niggas no matter what. So that's why they know they can get away with this shit.
Facts. And you know what they're called, Dub? They're called Cinemaniacs. They're called Aerosexuals. They're called Buttercups. They're called Tankomaniacs. They're called Hanyites and Shakurians, dog. And they run the masses of these damn YouTube streets. And like Cash just said,
this is the problem with the whole. This is why And this is why I'm done, bro. Like y'all,
Let me say
y'all done moved my, y'all done literally moved my whole show.
Nah, I hear you, and I was about to answer it.
No, you're not. You don't.
I am hearing you. Murders Row. Murders Row. You know what they were? They were all friends. They were all friends. Ain't that what you talking about? Not wanting to fight your friends. Guess what they did? They fought one another all the time because they couldn't fight other people. They refused to fight them. So being friends and to make money in boxing, guess what they had to do? They had to fight one another. So does it exist? Yes. Have people for the longest been fighting friends to make money? Yes. Has it been documented? Yes. Should Shakur be fighting his friend? Yes. Especially if it's a big fight and it's going to make them both bread? Yes. Should Tank be fighting Shakur? Yes. Should he been fighting Dev? Yes. Should he fight T.O.? Yes. I feel that way for all of them. Does he have a chance to still fight him? I believe yes. And I believe fighting Jake Paul some Bud-ish? Yes, I do. Is he going to get paid for it? Hell yeah.
Y'all literally done came on the show and made this shit about Tank. Man,
I'm not. I'm making it about the whole thing you're talking about and bringing.
You don't even know what I'm talking about when you done missed the fucking show.
So didn't you just say it's about Shakur not fighting his friends?
Let me finish what I'm gonna say. Let me just finish what I'm gonna say.
Okay.
Y'all done missed the whole fucking show, and y'all want to sit here and bring. I don't get
y'all me.
Okay, you, Mr. Chairman.
Yeah, me. Send her to me because they been here.
We not talking about none of that shit, man. Man, we talking about the moves that Shakur Stevenson is making right now. All right, go ahead. You got it.
I'm just messing with you, Dub.
Hang on, Dub. Like, I like what Mr. Chairman said. He said the reason why that's not a big fight, T.O. and Shakur, or there's really, there's
Damn. It's a bunch of bull. This is outrageous.
Y'all gotta let Doug finish.
I try my best to tell the truth. People don't like my style, how I talk, my delivery, but you ain't catching me in half truth and lie. I want to run.
I'm gonna be quiet. I'm going on mute.
Fuck all y'all tonight. I'm out. Hey, Mr. Chairman, call it the right way. Rage quitting. That's what you would call it, right? I'm rage quitting right now. I'm out, man. Y'all niggas, man. Fuck all y'all. I love y'all. I love y'all to death. Respect. But I'm out because y'all niggas done missed the entire show, and then y'all get up here talking some bullshit that I ain't talking about. Y'all trying to make it about what y'all want to talk about, and I'm not. And so
I apologize.
Shout out to all of y'all. But,
I apologize, Dub. It wasn't y'all. It was me.
Hey, at the end of the day, man, just check. Guess what y'all know? When y'all over here, man, you're rocking on the right side, man. Salute.
Bud Crawford is a fight fan, and he's a fight fan's fighter. The Ennis Express is a runaway train.
Ain't no pressure when you built for this.
Man down, round one. The truth hurts.
Ladies and gentlemen, presenting the undefeated super flyweight from San Antonio, Texas, Jesse Damn Rodriguez! The universally recognized undisputed lightweight champion of the world, Devin the Dream Haney!
Question Deontay Wilder's power. The proof is in the banana pudding as he just turned the lights out.
Cool boy Steph Stephen Fulton Jr.
The Ennis Express is a runaway train.
Ladies and gentlemen, fighting out of Las Vegas, Nevada, here is the skilled, the highly regarded Devin the Dream.